Take him down!
Get fucking shotgun, motherfucker!
Target is down.
The way he just fucking flew into the wall. Nah, give me them drugs.
Vacation out on Sis between a tender and I had it down to my titties.
Just say fuck titties. I hate you. I hate you. I hate
It was
everything.
the warmest thing I had while I was on Sis Curve, I'm honest.
So anyway, I was sitting there, my beard brushing against my titties.
So there I was, beard all over my titties.
Get me warm.
Right now, the game is right in front of us. Whoa! Look at all the flags! It's so much fucking flags. You can tell I was born to be an alchemist. Spider, 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 spider! Spider! Oh fuck. Why is this smoke? Trying to pick them up to the shit. Fucking hell. I've got PvP on. Alright, we need to back away.
Oh, they've got guns, guys!
Crazy.
I fucking hate this man so much.
They shot bullets at me!
It's a fucking share game, isn't it? Watch the camera not work again. Ah! Hello, everybody. Welcome in to another episode of OutBRK, which I say as if it should be a familiar series. However, it just strikes me, as much as I love playing this game in my own time, that we actually haven't done it on stream for about 4 months. I typically end up doing it on stream around the time that a new update comes out, and as it so happens, the last couple of days have graced us with a new update. Nothing big. I think it's mostly just bug fixing, but they did add some new scenarios and also a new vehicle, which I believe is this one here. With this big ass lead bar on the top, so yeah, I don't think we'll be buying this today. Although we could actually very almost afford it. Although at the minute we're still trying to save up for the absolute beast. So yeah, we'll see how far we get with that one today. Hello Noswolf, hello Mono. Mono, thank you for the lurk. I hope you're both having a good night and to continue doing so. We're hoping for some nice chaotic tornado chasing action today. I think the last time I streamed I actually managed to not get whoopity scooped by a tornado, so we'll kind of have to see how that goes. But yeah, I can't actually even remember the last time that I streamed this, if they even had the daily assignments on. I think, oh god, I'm trying to even remember where these came in now. But anyway, one of the more recent updates to things is you get daily assignments. Daily assignments is a bit of a misnomer. You don't actually have to complete them within 24 hours, but once you do complete them, it takes them then 24 hours to reset, which I kind of like, because, you know, sometimes, you know, you're not going to, you know, sometimes you're just going to get absolutely, like, cucked during a fucking storm chase. That means you're not going to be able to take 20 optimal pictures. And if you can only do one a day, you know, a chase is typically about like 30 to 40 minutes long. So, you know, you're not always necessarily going to be able to have the time and chance and opportunity to do multiple of them. So, yeah. I quite like this format that they have for them. Looking at our equipment list, so we're running the magnitude at the moment. We have the option of fucking like Dukes of Hazzard style shaggin' wagon, what appears to be a Vauxhall Zafira, and then yeah, just like your saloon car, which I'm surprised I actually haven't done any modifications to at all. Didn't even know what this looks like with with modifications. Although this car is better in every way. It's newer, it's got a higher top speed, higher torque, higher fuel capacity. It is just better in every single way. We're probably going to end up sticking with this. We do have the Jeep, which I don't think is appealing at the minute. Yeah, so I think the thing is we're probably going to stick with the Magnitude up until we can afford the Dominator. So the one thing that the Dominator can do that other vehicles can't is the Dominator has the ability to actually get eaten by a tornado. So it has the anchors that it can put down, so it lowers itself right to the ground. This little skirting plate comes down, anchors itself to the ground, and the wind can't get like underneath it to lift it up into the air, which means it can actually, you know, it's not a probe that intercepts the tornado, it's you that intercepts the tornado, which is pretty cool. And in this game, it is the only vehicle that you can uniquely do that. Now, we accidentally get intercepted quite often by tornadoes, so it'd be nice to be doing it in a vehicle that doesn't kill us. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get ourselves into one of those chases. See how we do. There is, of course, multiplayer for this, but, yeah. This is the kind of thing where it's like, when on stream, it would be better to do, like, you know, like a multiplayer with friends. But I think the last time I had a chat with the devs on one of their dev streams, I think there is plans in the works for like private lobbies, but it's not there yet. You can join as a group now. That's not something you were able to do before, but you can now actually join chases as a group, but it's still like a kind of open lobby kind of situation, so you're probably going to end up getting lumped in with people that you don't know. And I guess for streaming purposes, it doesn't really kind of make sense if, you know, we end up with somebody who's, you know, 14,000 times better than me and finds his tornadoes 2 times faster than me. Not necessarily good for streaming to always be playing second fiddle. Anyway, we have arrived a little bit north of Bakersfield. Gonna be keeping an eye on our GPU use as well, because when the going starts getting a bit good, this game can become quite CPU intensive. So we'll see how this goes. I have recently made some changes to my setup, which hopefully will make things a little bit better, but I'm still to see how that actually kind of applies in practice. For just now, however, we are kind of under a very angry cloud, so it looks to be... So when you get thunderstorms, you tend to get this little anvil formation where the air comes up and over, and then like the air at the top kind of starts like spreading out and overtaking. So I think that's what this is. So I think this is just quite high altitude rain clouds, and this is the crux of the matter that's kind of barreling straight towards us. The weather situation at the moment is this is a fairly angry looking thunderstorm that is showing signs of quite significant turbulent air. So there is... This is basically our area of concern here, because this is where there's a lot of turbulent air. If it starts organizing into some rotation, that's when things are going to be interesting. I'm going to want to come down here, and I'm going to want to come down here fairly soon-ish. Looking at the rest of the weather situation, so in terms of Cape, okay, that's a lot of Cape. There is a chance we may end up experiencing some biggies today. In terms of wind shear, so this is high-level winds going into quite strong mid-level winds, going into a very chaotic, disorganized low-level winds. So there is a picture of quite chaotic low-level helicity, with good kind of mid and upper level wind shear, all of which is kind of going to build into the picture of some hopefully some interesting tornadoes to chase. Where the fuck am I going? I'm not supposed to be going this way. Just a wee cheeky handbrake turn. So at the moment we've only got one supercell in play at the moment, and it is this one off to the west here. The bottom side of it is kind of where we're going to be wanting to pay attention to. We're gonna hook her right here and try and get a little bit closer to it. And we're looking for the sign, for any signs that it is starting to organize into a more chaotic system. So at the moment, the core of the supercell, which is here, is outputting quite a lot of rain, as we can see by the Cape map. So the air in that heavy downpour area is moving downwards. If we start to see a decrease in Cape over here, then this could be the beginnings of what we call like a rear flank downdraft. And so we can already see here, there's no Cape. Hang on, let's stop for a second so I don't actually crash. So there's no Cape here in this tiny little eye here. So this is the beginnings of a rear flank downdraft. So you're going to be getting air that's coming down heavily, and then air is going to want to come inwards and upwards from here, which will then start organizing the rotation a little bit more. We can actually already see that this is starting to tighten up into a little bit of something over here. So this is officially where I want to be putting myself. Although this is kind of problematic because this is kind of right in the path of the tornado, so we'll need to see how this goes. At the moment, we have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings on the field, but no tornado warnings in place. Next weather updates in 10 seconds. We'll see how that goes in terms of the output. So 1 second. So no tornado warning. We're starting to get into thicker rain here. And so we can see this velocity couplet is starting to come together here. So if I look at the Cape map, yeah, we're gonna see a big hole right here. So this is our area to watch right here, and it's coming northwards. So I think I want to be on this road around about here, but this is kind of risky. So we are now starting to see this storm system organize into, so we have a supercell with the beginnings of a rear flank downdraft that are coming here. This means the beginnings of the rotating updraft will be here. We do have a bit of organized rotation that we will see start to strengthen probably now, and we've just gone tornado warned. We're a little bit further over where I thought. But on the reflectivity map, you can now see, you've kind of got like the beginnings of this little hook shape, where there's a little kind of hook coming into the storm here. Fine, we're actually in a bit of a shit position, all things considered, because we're kind of obscured by the rain. So we're going to expect a tornado probably around about here. I think I probably want to go backwards a little bit. There's a funnel cloud somewhere in there, I don't see it. Can I take a picture of it? Okay, yeah, I can. So yeah, there you go. There's the kind of quick fire things of what we're looking for. So yeah, we are definitely expecting it. So once it hits the ground, I guess the key trouble is we're kind of obscured because the rain's starting to really come over from us. So it's not showing as going tornadic yet, so I think what we'll do is we'll use this opportunity to get out of the core of this fucking supercell so I can fucking see. We're going to get ourselves slightly south of the road on this little dirt track into a position where we can see, and then we will use that to try and calculate where we need to be to intercept one of these particular bad boys. And holy hell, we're getting absolutely abused by the rain here. Jesus. Oh, it's a fence! Ow! Okay. I was literally just thinking I can't actually see for the rain. Okay, we're at the junction here, so let's come off. So we now should probably be looking at a tornado. So it's not condensed, but you can see the debris on the ground here. So we've got a definite... Oh god, okay, it's going a lot further over this way than I planned. So there's a definite tornado debris signature on the ground. So let's take this, it's actually got quite fast ground speed as well. Okay, this is, oh, if I was a betting woman, we may be facing our first death sooner rather than later, because we're racing a tornado that's got quite a high ground speed. Now, it's not condensed yet, but tornadoes are funny things. You can have funnel clouds that go almost all the way to the ground, but don't actually touch the ground, and so therefore are not true tornadoes. And then at the same time, you can have tornadoes that are completely not condensed, but they are touching the ground and are therefore tornadoes. Okay. So the tornado warning has now moved. So this storm system is predicted to move more southbound. We can see, based on this, that the tornado is heading right towards us. But we can see at the mid-levels, it's got a bit of an arch to it, which implies the tornado's kind of getting pulled lefty ways a little bit. So we may see this shift direction. The one thing that's worrying me is this path is along the line of the tornado. So I think what I want to do now is I want to put the probe down and I want to go back up this road, because that's my only surefire way of getting out of this. Whereas if the tornado is heading this way and I'm driving this way, there is an almost certainty of death. Oh, it's getting a little bit closer than I thought. Okay, this might be a bit tight. Oh god. Alright, everybody clench. Everybody clench. This is gonna get really rough really fucking fast. It's right there. So the car can withstand up to 100 miles an hour of wind. We're at 112. Remember how I said I might die? Okay, we're out of it. We're clear, we're clear, we're clear. Yeah, okay. That was maybe not my smartest play in the playbook. I think it is weak enough. Yeah, it's weak enough that we didn't actually get any pickup from it though, which is kind of annoying. And now we're on a pretty shit road for an intercept. There is another storm system moving in at the south, which we'll need to pay attention to. This storm system already comes in with like a lot of rotation to it. So yeah, although the tornado ended up very close to our probe, I think it's still weak enough that we didn't actually encounter any probe data, which is, as they say in the industry, a little bit unfortunate. Okay, yeah, so I think this system to the south is going to become very interesting very quickly as well. So let's just keep our eye on this and we'll send another tornado report. So we're going to follow this, but we're going to have to do it carefully because it's winding into the heartless sky snake. I mean, to be fair, that is not what Noswolf was mentioning. They were more mentioning about the fact that I crashed head. Where's the tornado? Oh, interesting. Okay. So we're predicting another tornado on the field to the north side of this circulation, which is in, where is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's getting big. Damn, son, he's thick. Alright, let's try and get out onto this road and see if we can queue ourselves up for another intercept. Because as much as tornado pictures are good, they ain't gonna bring in the jam. Although we have to be careful because we can barely see it, but the tornado is in front of us. And this is one of the really cool things that they added with the recent updates to this game. Because it used to be that you can just sit in the core of the thunderstorm and see for miles around you like it was nothing. But now visibility is actually important, you know? If you are rain-wrapped, a tornado is terrifyingly dangerous. You have no idea where it is. Like, even just now, I can't hardly see. God dang. Okay, we should be coming into the outskirts of Bakersville. If I can keep it on the road for a second. Oh, we can actually hear the tornado sirens going off in Bakersville. I don't know if they're just being... Can I go this way, or is this a fence? Oh, it's a fence. Okay, Bakersville have been stood down from tornado alert because this tornado is now deemed to have passed. Okay, I'm facing a curious mental choice at the minute. So, tornado warning has been issued. So this... So there is... So there's two tornadoes up here, but this one down here, look how much cape this is going into. Like, this is going to be devastating. I actually think I want to break away from what I normally do, and I want to try and get south towards Fort City. And I want to try and chase this storm system here, because this is a tight supercell core with what is potentially going to develop into a monster tornado. So let's do the maths on this right now. So if I pull out the legend, we are looking at blue into mid-red. So we're looking at, so, what are we, 45 meters per second. I'm trying to remember how to do the maths for this. I think it's like roughly, is it like times, is it times 4? I think it is times 4. So we're currently looking at like a supercell. Actually, okay, well the supercell is actually kind of weakened a little bit. So we're now high blue into mid red. So probably about 30. So you're looking at a supercell of rotational speeds of about 100. But that's a tight hook. No, that's... I'm going to abandon the storm system to the north. Now this isn't like me because I normally stay with the storm system that I find first. But I think this is going to produce a monster down here. We have a relatively small supercell system, but that's a tight J-hook in there. With a supercell of 120 mile an hour rotational winds. Yeah, I think we want to get down here. We have the potential of dealing with this for the longest track. So, yeah, let's head down. So if I follow this road along to Westport, I can join the motorway, which then takes us south. And then we can kind of take it from there and see what the script is. Definitely going to keep our eye on that system there. Although, hang on, I'm going to stop for a second, because honestly, this looks like it might develop into like a little... No, it's noodling out though. It's just a little noodle. And I can't even see the other tornado over there. Yeah, actually, no, that's just, that's roping out. Yeah, that is roping out, okay. So this tornado is weakening. We can see here that the, like, there's not really much of a hook shape anymore. It's more of like a mild indent at best. As a supercell, it still has quite a strong velocity couplet. Probably talking, so white into mid-red. So, yeah, we're probably looking again about another 120 mile an hour supercell. So it's not that this one's weak, but like looking at the J-hook in this, actually this one might be so intense that it's occluding. So because of the rotational element to supercells, the rear flank downdraft usually wants to occlude itself back into the supercell. And at when that happens, a tornado will choke out and die. I can see already this is so freaking tight. One thing I know the development team for this game are working on is they are looking for improved radar resolution to their modeling, so it should be easier to identify better like hook formations, which will be quite good. And I think with their increased resolution, they're also hoping to add in that's not the ground. Well, since we're off the road anyway, there's a good chance to take a little stop and see what we're working with over here. Yeah, I can't even see any signs of any other tornadoes over there. So this one might end up petering out. Looks like we actually have a little bit of a branch off here, and this little storm system south of Westport has just gone severe thunderstorm warned, which is interesting. So we're turning our attention to the south here. We can't really see through the rain wrapping. There's no obvious signs of a tornado from a distance. But what we'll do is we'll stop for fuel here at Westport, and then we will get on the highway and absolutely bomb it south and see what the script is here. Little chill 105-mile-an-hour drive. Tornado warning has been issued. Okay, so the tornado storm that we have just left has just been upgraded again into a new tornado warning. Mount Tainton, the other reason why I don't really care about this is Mount Tainton's kind of a challenging area to go tornado chasing in. I haven't actually, in hindsight, done a full tornado chase in the Mount Tainton area, which would be fun to do. But yeah, it's kind of an challenging environment because it's a lot of like hills, so you can't get high speed. Whereas I think this storm system is going to continue to intensify and worsen. So the tornado has passed over St. John and is now moving towards Fort City. We have filled up with fuel. Now this little break-off area here, this could actually be intensifying into something. Oh wow, okay, there's a oh, hang on a minute. I'm trying to work out, is this a warning for a tornado that's over here, or is this an anticyclonic tornado over here? Does this I don't even know if this game does have anticyclonic tornadoes yet. Fuck it, anyway, we're too far away to chase that one. We're gonna head to this one south. So interestingly, the velocity couplet is well outside of the tornado warned area. So I think there might not be a tornado on the ground at the minute, and I think this warning may expire at the next update. We can see the rear flank downdraft actually weakened quite significantly. I think it looked at the moment like we had a very, very heavy, potentially a very strong tornado on the ground, looking by the intensity of that J-hook shape, combined with a very strong velocity couplet. We are moving into an area of just stupendous cape, and it might actually be so much cape that like the rear flank downdraft doesn't have enough moisture to beat it. But we'll see. There is still a sizable velocity couplet in this storm. And this storm that's right above us just now, I think there's a chance this could end up going tornado warned as well. Oh, fuck. Found off-road again. Yeah, I think there is a good chance this could end up going tornado warned, because there is a good amount of rotation in it. It doesn't really have it's not taking shape, but it is still a loose amount of rotation. Okay, new tornado warning issued. Okay, so the one at the north end of this storm has been allowed to expire, but this one that we abandoned, I am regretting abandoning it now. But I'm hedging my bets on this system to the south and doing a little something something. I think in time we're probably going to see this strengthen up again, as I say, watching it weaken second by second. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Well, still, we have a challenge to drive for 90 miles, so let's see how that works out for us. What we'll do though is we'll do something that you actually see real storm chasers do, which is we'll go to St. John, which I don't think I've ever actually been to in this game. But I think this is probably one of the worst affected areas by the potential for a tornado to kind of hit into that area. So I think we'll go to St. John and assess what damage is there. I've seen storm chasers do this in real life. Some of the way that the rain falls through, it looks like there's like fucking raging tornadoes, but I know there isn't. This game takes a slightly video game approach to it for the sake of like keeping players that don't know as much about the weather modeling in the loop, in that when a tornado warning is issued, it is guaranteed that a tornado will form, and there is no chance of a tornado forming without a tornado warning being issued. Whereas in real life, a tornado warning is issued when there is a chance of a tornado. So for example, this supercell up here, because it is a supercell that has quite tight rotation, there would in most likelihood be a tornado warning issued for that in real life. But yeah, in the game, you know, in the game, it's not going to issue a tornado warning until there is imminently about to be a tornado. Let's take a British approach to leaving the highway. And yeah, at the same time, sometimes the National Weather Service kind of gets it wrong and like maybe underinterprets data. So, you know, there is times where tornadoes do drop that are not warned at all. That's why you always have to be vigilant during thunderstorms. Speaking of being over vigilant, though, we are running our window wipers. So this is the town of St. John, which I haven't been to. Oh god, this storm's not even severe thunderstorm warned anymore. I think we've screwed the pooch on this chase, guys. How's the buildings doing? The buildings here all seem largely intact, actually. So I think if there was a tornado on the ground, it's missed it. I wonder, a cool addition to this game, I don't know if it would ever come, but a cool addition would be the ability to have like drones. There's a really cool YouTuber who's started taking drones into tornadoes, and some of the footage that he produces is absolutely outstanding. Okay, so I think we have screwed the pooch with this chase, all things considered. We have one tornado warning on the field, and it is a tornado warning that we abandoned. And that one that I said may end up going tornado warned has actually now gone tornado warned, and I am not going to be able to get up to that easily. I think I'm going to need to come off the motorway at Fort City and try and make my way north. So it's somewhere over here. Let's see if we can see anything. Okay, so from a distance, it's looking pretty chill. Fine, okay, so this is not the storm system we necessarily expected, but we can see that it's organized itself from being fairly straight line into a bit of a hook shape. So let's try and get into an intercept position. So the plan is going to be to leave the junction at Fort City, take a right, and try and end up here. Is going to be the plan. But otherwise, this isn't going to be a very fruitful chase for us because we missed our intercept. We haven't done a lot. Yeah, we've kind of screwed the pooch on this chase. I hedge my bets on this because this storm system, with how much cape it's going into, would be fascinating, but it's just lost all of its rotation. So yeah, it would need to, like, it's not even got any like noticeable rotation. It's now just like a straight line thunderstorm. So we would really need to see that significantly enhance itself to become interesting. I'm very confident that it did drop a very strong tornado, but there's no feedback on what tornadoes a scenario does drop versus what the outcome was. You know, you can kind of only really pick up on the things that you do chase. Yeah, okay, so we are actually starting to see this supercell off to the right of us weaken quite significantly. Okay, we're taking the cross-country approach. Yeah, we're now starting to see this supercell actually become quite organized with quite a significant little J-hook in there, actually. So, can't see it for the trees. We might take a little stop once we're past the tree line here and see what we can see. Oh yeah, there's a definite tornado there. It's a bit hard to see because of the anti-aliasing, but that is a tornado on the ground with quite a fairly fast-moving ground speed, it looks like. It is just a little noodle, but it is about to swallow up an area of quite high cape. That velocity couplet is strong green into strong red, so we're probably looking at, what are we? Yeah, we're probably looking at about 35, so 70, about 140 mile an hour supercell. Obviously the supercell is quite big, the tornado's not actually that big, but with, you know, your conservation of angular momentum, you just get faster and faster in the middle. Damn, son, we dirt driving. So it's fairly, we can see it off in the distance there. It's a fairly rope-looking tornado. Oh, hang on a minute. So it is a fairly rope-looking tornado. And this system has, I think, about to spawn a second tornado slightly further up its track. I'm trying to work out in my head if that's going to be like a spin-up tornado or what. So yeah, we'll need to be on the lookout for this. Okay, I'm expecting, hang on a minute, let's try and work this out. So I'm expecting an intercept probably up here for this tornado. This is going to be a bit of a risky intercept though, because probably looking at quite a yeah, like I can see already, even though I'm still in the car and far away, that the ground speed on this bad boy is fast. God dang. Okay, so let's see here. So this is moving, expect a tornado there. Okay, I'm now expecting it to be slightly north of this junction. Let's see if we can intercept this. But this has actually got a very fast ground speed. Is there a distance legend on this map? No, there isn't. Okay. I suppose because you can zoom into it, so it's kind of a bit meh. Trying to see if I can see any likelihood of a tornado up here. It looks like, if anything, it's going to be tucked in here, so like basically dead ahead of us. And at the moment, I mean, it is going to be slightly rain-wrapped, but I don't see any clear signs of anything. Okay, we've made it to our intercept point for this tornado, so let's go ahead and see what the script is here. So looking further ahead, I don't see any signs of a second tornado. We do have this one here, which is heading more northbound, so let's just get up to speed. Okay, we're starting to actually get kind of within the storm system here. So this is actually fairly strong. We're starting to see it pick up whole trees and branches. Okay, yeah, just a little bit further up. Right, I need window wipers. I need more window wipers than you've ever used in your entire life. No, it needs to be just a little bit further up. We'll do it just before the junction here. So we're in the core of this storm. The winds have changed. The winds have changed. It's going south. It's going south. Okay. It's going quite a fair bit south, so I'm gonna stop it here. We're gonna get out. How close is that? Oh fuck, I'm not even deploying. I think its ground speed has stopped quite a fair bit. But it's too close. Yeah, this is too rich for my blood. Let's just, we'll put the probe down and see if it gets anything, but I actually think it's roped out. Yeah, it has, it's roped out. Huh. Yeah, no probe pickup value at all. Really? Roped out on me? God fucking damn it. Finally get ourselves into position to intercept and it ropes out. God damn it. Alright, let's grab our shit. Let's head eastwards towards Prairie Hills. We'll go south and... Wait a minute. Was that a bit of... I don't trust this storm system. I mean, it's still got a reasonable Okay, so the tornado warning to the north was short-lived. That might have just been what we refer to as a spin-up tornado. But down here, we're starting to look at a strong velocity coupler. I actually think we're probably going to reorganize. So there is a concept that's called tornado cycling, which is basically where like the core of a tornado gets outside that boundary. So that tornado that we were chasing was kind of up here. So it kind of merged itself in with the core of the supercell, which meant it kind of lost its energy source, whereas here is the border between the rear flank downdraft and the rotating updraft. So I would expect to see maybe like a bit of tornado cycling and maybe another funnel cloud come down here. What's the velocity? Yeah. No, exactly. Like this is... Hang on. Let's stick with this for a hot minute. Actually, I can't see shit. There's a very good chance of a tornado coming right down on top of our heads. Let's get to Prairie Hills out of the rain. We're going to fuel up. We're going to get back on the road. And then we're going to fuel up. And then we are going to see what the script is here. So I think at the next update, we're going to see this area here get tornado warned. We're gonna see it get tornado warned. Yeah. Man, I can hardly see where I'm fucking going. Are you ready? Are you ready for it to be issued? No. Okay. Oh, we're off the road again. That's a problem. Don't drink and drive, kids. Oh, okay, we're off the road again. Oh, that's a rock! Ah! Jesus, okay. Well, thankfully you can't die in this. I'm curious to see if they still have, like, wall clouds in this. No. Yeah. This game does have, like, quite an accelerated immediate drink karma, yeah, for sure. For sure. This game does have like quite accelerated tornado genesis, so you do quite often experience tornado formation so fast that it goes straight to a funnel cloud, like without a wall cloud formation. But also, I actually think we're quietly within prime position for another tornado. We can see it. We can see there's still that bit of a J-hook shape. There is a rotating. There is a good chunk of rotation in here. Yeah, and we're starting to devour a cape here, so I think I kind of want to get up here. Actually, hang on. Let's look at the cape map. Where is... Yeah, okay, so, yeah, I think I want to get up to that, just further up this road. And I think we're going to see a tornado probably drop on our head within the next 2 or 3 minutes, maybe? That's a wall. Oh, fucking damn it. I wonder if they are going to start adding in there, like, anti-cyclonic tornadoes. That'd be a fun addition to have to contend with. So quite often when you see what's called twin tornadoes, which is 2 tornadoes that have spawned from identically the same supercell, they do typically tend to be a cyclonic and anti-cyclonic tornado. Or I guess cyclonic tornado, because most tornadoes are anti-cyclonic in the northern hemisphere. Oh, please do not get stuck off the road. Okay, we found our way back onto the road. Let's have a look, see if we can't see anything brewing. So this area does looks like it's trying to do a little something. Yeah, the cloud base is getting nice and low here. I think this is getting ready to drop something. Where is this? Yeah, so this is exactly where that rotational base is. So I think this is like the startings. Well, having said that, it's not really coming to much, and now it looks a lot more widespread than it did. This thunderstorm's an absolute fucking train wreck, Jesus. I think what I wanted to try and do, I still think this south side of the storm is going to be the more likely place where we're going to see a tornado. I don't actually think we're probably going to see a tornado soon anymore. So what we'll do is we're going to advance northwards. This has been a bit of a damp squib of a chase. We almost got absolutely fucking yeeted by a tornado at the start of it. But, yeah. Beyond that, I just don't think we're gonna see something anytime soon. So let's use this opportunity to try and get up ahead of this. Right, okay, I need to stop looking at the fucking map. Holy shit. Tell you what, let's just leave it on this map here. Because there we go. Now we can keep an eye on our little laptop screen. Which is a nice little addition. We'll turn the map off. See, this is just vibes. Imagine this with some good tunes. My little raccoon bobbleheading away. Okay, I can't see it. So we're in the core of this. This is I think a very high precipitation thunderstorm. it's not really taking shape the way that I kind of thunk it would. I still think this south side of the storm is the more interesting one for a few reasons. Although I can't... There's just so much broken rotation throughout all of this. Tell you what, let's hedge our bets. Let's go up towards the radar installation at Ozef. Because there's a chance there might be something... Oh, no, never mind. It's exactly where I thought it was going to be. Damn, I am good at what I do. Alright, let's take a... Quite happy at that. I literally called who that was going to be. It's twice I've done that this stream. Fucked up one in a big way. Called the other two. Fine, so this area that I was looking at, I think we're now, so I think this is now a quite well established rear flank downdraft with a definitive hook shape. The velocity couplet is quite small, so I don't think we're going to have a tornado on the field yet, but it'll probably be coming soon, soon-ish. I think I want to be parked just over the flyover, although I don't want to actually be on the flyover. God fucking damn it, okay. Okay, so let's look for what Pecos Hank calls a saggy nipple. Oh, never mind. Don't have a saggy nipple, we have a tornado. That's a TDS, right? Car, come back! No! Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, okay, we're starting to see some branches. This is a tornado that's about to pick up some chest here, I think. I don't want to get too close to it. Oh yeah, okay, it's right underneath us, holy shit. I wonder, is there a world where... Because if it strengthens quickly, I might still get some pickup value from here. But it would have to be super quick. Ow! God dang! Yeah, okay, no pickup value. Ow, my face. Ow, my face again. Alright, let's say, ow! Jesus Christ! You did get charged for your hospital bills because America, fuck yeah! Alright, okay, let's try and beat this into the distance. I almost got the tree branches! No. Just got beaten up by a twig. So debris is a hazard you do need to pay attention to in this game. It's something you very much have to pay attention to. Alright, let's go ahead and put a left here. So we are now well within the RFD, which is why there's just so much angry ass rain coming about us. In terms of Cape, this area is run, like, if it keeps going this way, then it'll eventually find itself with some good Cape on the go. But there is a chance this could actually be short-lived and run out of energy. So I can't tell if it's rain rat or if it's weakening already, but I can see the debris signature on the ground, the debris puff, but I cannot actually, for the life of me, see. No, okay, fine. So now I'm coming out of the worst of the rain. It is fairly well condensed. Oh, we're about to hit the fishtail. Oh god, the question is, do we go for this or no? I think we do go for this. Tornado warning issued. Okay, so it's heading straight for the weather station, which is, as we say in the industry, a bit of a hard yikes. So we're gonna turn north here. We're gonna try and intercept this. Since we're at low speed anyway, we'll take a quick photo. Yeah, that's ground speed that's got some chest hair. So I think we need to get up here. I think this is actually going to be quite tight. So that little blue dome you can see over there, I'm pointing as if like I have a cursor to show you, but I don't. That blue dome over there is our weather station. And the closer the rain gets to the weather station, the more distorted the feedback actually becomes, which makes keeping track of where your tornado is and where it's going is quite difficult. Although this isn't a big tornado, it does have quite a strong velocity couplet, which is and it's heading Eastern Falls, so it's probably about to get absolutely thunder cunted. Okay, so let's have a look here. Oh no, it's heading much further north. I have to be careful here. I have to be really careful here because this tornado has got a very significant ground speed. Like, I think already it's getting way too close for comfort. So what we're going to do is we're going to handbrake turn. We're going to miss it by a country mile unless it strengthens. Yeah. There it is. Right underneath it. Oh, we're getting probe. Okay, it is picking up. That means we should probably get the fuck out of there because we're right where the probe is. Hell yeah. So it's doing little rope things. It is actually getting quite ropey, all things considered. So we did at least get an intercept, which is fine. Eastern Falls has now just gone to full tornado warning. So the sirens are going to be sounding within Eastern Falls. I'm not entirely sure, like, look how fucking fast that thing goes. So tornadoes can have quite a terrifying ground speed. You can get tornadoes that can travel at, like, you know, fucking 100-mile-an-hour ground speed, which is terrifying. Like, imagine being at motorway speed and the tornado's still gaining in your rearview mirror. Scary. Scary stuff. Alright. So, let's head down. Oh, okay. So this tornado is now predicted to take a hard swerve to the north. I can't imagine this is going to be particularly short-lived, long-lived though. Oh, there's a road. I was trying to do a Dukes of Hazzard turn. Like, can we even see this tornado anymore? Oh yeah, just. Yeah, just. So yeah, it's heading all the way up to Mount Tainton. Now, as I mentioned, Mount Tainton's a bit of an annoying place for trying to get a hold of tornado intercepts. But we can always follow it on the ground and just try and get some pictures of it, because we do have a sub-objective to get 20 optimal pictures, which we have definitely not managed, given how pathetic our storm chasing has been today, in this run in particular. Like, we haven't died, which has been good, and we've predicted 2 big intercepts, which is good. So what we'll do is we'll take a little drive through Eastern Falls. We'll see and try and assess that there's been no particular, like, damage in Eastern Falls. I think looking at its path, so we intercepted it here and then it curved north. So I think Eastern Falls is actually going to be undamaged. But we'll take a little ride through and see. Hear those tornado sirens. Tornado warning ended. Okay. Yeah, okay, so there's no sign of any oh wait, can I Dukes of Hazzard over this? Da 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 da! Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, before we drive into this fucking thing, where is the tornado? I do not see it. It's hard to even see on the map. See, if I was a betting woman, I would actually say there's a really risky area here, but I don't even know if there is a tornado still on the field. One thing this game doesn't do is it doesn't implement any kind of ground scarring to let you know where a tornado's been. So if you haven't actually like if the, oh okay, chase ends. Yeah, okay, tornado's gone. We are done. Are you kidding me? Okay, hang on a minute. Never mind. We're gonna drive for 2 minutes, folks. Let's actually go visit Mount Tainton. I say this because we have 2 miles to drive to get an objective. So, ooh, drive with a passenger. Oh yeah, okay. I don't have anyone to play this game with, so there's not really going to be a situation where I'm on stream that's going to be driving with a passenger, so I'll pay some $100 bill to reset that. Oh. Alright, how we doing? Let's see, escape menu. Oh, we're getting close. Just under a mile to go. Da, 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 da. Whoop is it? Ah! Okay, we're good. We're good. Did we get my mile? No, we didn't. We're still a quarter mile short. God fucking damn it. Alright, come on, have at thee. The things we do for money. I was gonna say if I could drive for money, I would be all over that shit, but actually I pretty much do just drive for money. There we go, we're done. Leave chase. Confirm. Okay, so we intercepted 2... Well, yeah. It doesn't split it down into how many tornadoes you go. Oh, we got actually... Okay. So our probe actually took a direct hit from a tornado. That I didn't expect. Pardon me. I did not expect that at all. We lost 600 tornado bucks to... I think they're actually called OutBRKs, which is funny. We lost 650 OutBRKs to car repairs. But we got 8,000 in total. So yeah. Not the worst chase in the world. Although I have definitely had better. Definitely had better. Okay, let's redo this one. Drive for 64 miles. Fuck off. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's claim our $100 bill. That'll give us an extra 5,000 in the bank. So that actually I think means that we can pretty much afford this new unique vehicle which came out. The Predator. Yeah. I do like being able to customize your car though. What I wouldn't give though to be able to have like my logo. Some of the bigger streamers have their logos as decals. Where the fuck are they? They're somewhere. Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh, they've added quite a few new ones actually. Don't recognize most of these. But you've got your kind of, yeah, so Jeff, you got Big Jeff. Queso? I didn't realize Queso did this. I didn't realize Cheapy Doki did this. Yeah, a lot of big streamers in there, but you know, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll have like a cheeky little message to the devs and be like, guys, can I please have my sticker in it? Okay, we're gonna get ready to do another chase. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a little second while it loads in. That is a gonna stab you.
What the that was Tyler. Well, now it's Tyler. Walk up to the afterlife.
And now you have a chance to. What just happened?
I didn't see anything come this way.
Oh no, there's a mimic. I just heard my own
God,
voice.
there's a mimic. I don't know how to help her. I'm not helping!
Dying at the same time. I don't like this.
The tornado's re-strengthening and kind of coming for my ass. I can't outrun this. I can't.
Revenge arc.
Oh god. Okay.
Revenge arc.
Oh!
Did it start slurping you?
Yes, it is. I'm in the sky.
You're in the sky? Wait, what? No, you're not. You're on the ground. You're on the ground right now. Oh, you're in the sky!
Yeah, there's such a delay. Oh no. Oh.
Rip.
No. Oh no. No. I was trying to get a good screenshot of me taking the guy out and all I'm done is manage to get a picture of him taking a shot right up the butt cut. Oh, that is... There's two people that are dead.
Oh.
One to the other extract.
Taylor. Taylor, you could have just clenched a diamond there. Fuck.
You rode that thing like a fucking surfboard, dude. Holy shit.
Oh shit. That is
I can't with this song.
Jeffrey is single-handedly bankrupting his state for this.
It's not embezzlement if it's for the FTMD, you know?
That's right.
What the fuck? Damn, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere. Are you dead again?
I'm really not good at staying alive.
Alrighty, hello everybody. We are back to it. We actually have a very similar starting picture to last time, in that we're up near Bakersville. We're actually at the same starting point, and we have a supercell that is coming towards us. This one looks different though, in the sense that, there is a lot of cape, but it's in a different place. Let's take a look at the overall picture. So we're looking at quite widespread mid to high energy cape, with very strong upper level winds, slow speed mid level winds with a kind of like 30-degree angle, so quite a good recipe for mid level wind shear, and then quite significant direction change at low level. So we've got mid and low level wind shear coupled with lots of cape. And we have one supercell of, well actually we have two areas of concern. One of them is heading straight north, one of them heading basically straight towards us. There is a bit of area, there's a bit of something organizing under here. I want to try and get down here. Now how do I get down here? I want to try and get onto the south side down near Westport. I think the best way is for me to take 180 and go down to Bakersville and then head westward from there. That looks to me, based on my interpretations, because looking at the velocity, the bulk of the rotation is here in this turbulent part on the south side of the storm. So I think it's gonna take just a little bit of time, but that side might eventually come together into a little bit of something. We've got a very turbulent, like, small little ball of rain that's come off to the side that's like very almost supercellular in itself. It's like it's tiny. It's like a tiny ball of just circling air. But I don't think that's going to come to much. Okay. I think I take this right turn to get into Bakersville. Because it hazard style. Da 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 da. Oh, sick drift. Hell yeah. Turning the tornado chasing game into a rally simulator. Handbrake turn there. Okay, so we're now starting to get into the outer fringes of this rainstorm. And tell you what, this little turbulent ball is actually finding its way back into the main storm, which is interesting. This could be the little energy burst it needs to start developing into a little something. I think we're looking here. So looking at the velocity profile, I think we're actually starting to see a bit of an RFD form in here. Yeah, okay, I think we're going to see the cape disappear from here. This is going to be an RFD, and we're going to have I think we're going to have a tornado probably just as this is about to cross the motorway into Westport. So, let's get to it. We have to get west. We have to get hella west. Hella west for days. So, nothing significant on the update there. Still a lot of turbulent air, so it's not... The storm system still looks turbulent. It isn't particularly well developing. Having said that, we are starting to get a bit of rotation within this little finger here. So there might be a little something. Okay, I can't see shit for the fucking... And I can't see shit for this. Ah, there we go! Exactly where I said it was gonna be. Okay. So, just before the motorway at Westport, we now do have a little beginnings of something. That is still quite a high cape area. Whoop whoop. Scandi flicked it back onto the road there. Hell yeah. Okay. Whoop whoop. Fine. So Westport is a bit of a circus for trying to do intercepts in because the street layout is a circus. And then the roads in and out of it are a bit of a circus, so I might not try and intercept this. What I want to do is I want to get to the outskirts of the town, hopefully by staying on the road at least once for fucking 5 minutes. Oh, is there something right in front of me? No. There is a tornado though. I can just make out the outline of it. It's fairly sizable actually. I mean, there's a pretty deep hook we've got going on there, so there's a good tasty bit of rotation. Actually, that's quite strong. That's pink into bright green, so 50... I'm trying to remember my maths here. I think I've been doing the supercell speed wrong, by the way. Oh yeah, hang on, yeah, there it is. There she blows. Alright, hang on a minute. I want to see something real quick. We're alt-tabbing. I'm trying to remember how to do this one. Is it not something I'm thinking of? Oh, well, that's a problem. Oh, good news, we can see the tornado a lot better now. And also, the town has just gone to tornado warned. This has actually got some chest hair to it. It's basically heading right towards us, so what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna hold here. We're gonna get ready to put our probe down and run. Unfortunately, this does mean that Westport is maybe about to get eviscerated. So we're now blue into pink, so that's 55. So 55, basically, okay, so a better conversion, 55 times 2, basically 110 plus 11, so about 120 miles an hour is, oh, that has got a terrifying ground speed, holy shit. Oh Lord, you coming! Yeah, okay, so the rotational speed of this, the supercell is about 120 miles an hour. Now, obviously, the tornadoes within that are like a much smaller area. Oh god, that's getting thick. It's getting thick and close. Imagine actually standing here. Oh, hang on. Did it just change direction? Yeah, it has. It's just changed direction. Okay, alright, hang on. We need to reposition. So its ground speed has come down quite a fair bit, and it's changed direction. The direction change is unfortunate. So it's roughly at the highway, so we don't have very long to play with at all. Yeah, that's almost perfect. Holy fuck, look at that. Well, sorry kids, you're about to lose your family home. This is about to, as Ryan Hall would say, get plumb wild for this town. But the tornado sirens are going, and yeah. I don't even know if this is far enough away. I hope it is. So yeah, the ground speed has come down quite significantly. But we are blue into white, so that's 60, 120, yeah, okay, so looking at 130 mile an hour mesocyclone. So like the mesocyclone alone is almost, not the meso, the super, yeah, well yeah, the mesocyclone, is almost tornadic in and of itself. I think it, oh no, it's weakening. Okay, it's weakening rapidly. Now, is it weakening and staying on the ground, or is it going to rope out? It's so slow now, though. That's a shame. I think that would have been a very tasty intercept if we'd got it. Let's drive towards it a little bit more. I think it's actually curved more towards the north than it did a minute ago. Yeah, actually, we can see it's like right there, so it's going more north than we were even predicting. Actually, it's basically going due north. Holy shit. Well, the good news is that Westport is pretty safe. The kids get to keep their houses today. Winds were enough that we did get a good bit of an intercept, which is fine. I think it's starting to rope out, actually. Yeah, I think it is starting to rope out quite a fair bit. Right. Ooh, is this cycling? Yes. So the weather service are predicting this storm is going to cycle. That there is going to be another tornado to the east of Westport. So the one, it did indeed rope out. So I think we're expecting a tornado just on top of our heads here. No sign of it yet. I think it's coming now. So we can see the rotation here. Yes, there's nothing up here. Let's try... I don't want to get too far into the core of the RFD. Because then shit's going to get rain wrecked. So Westport has now been stood down from its tornado alert. But there's still... I think there's still a little something nestling right here. So let's reevaluate this. So we have a velocity couplet of... Actually, it's weakened quite significantly. We're probably looking at about 90 miles an hour, maybe. So this is the RFD that we just passed through just now. And things should start weakening. What we might see is we might see a bit of a funnel cloud coming down behind us here. We'll see what the script is. Nothing. It does look like the rotation is undoing itself, so not necessarily the worst thing in the world. Maybe. Maybe. So this is starting to get more intense again. Oh, funnel cloud. I love being good at what I do. Okay, it says I can see it, but I don't actually see it, which scares me a little. There is still a potential that it comes down right on our head. So we'll just keep all eyes above us. Can I take a picture? Hell yeah, optimal. That's not good, because that means it's close. Oh, it's gone tornadic. Oh, hell yeah, there it is. I literally do not see it. Is that coming right towards us? That either has a 0 ground speed or it's coming right towards us. Where are we? Oh no, it's heading north. Yeah, there it is. Will not broke. Okay, I don't really have a good intercept on this unless it keeps going up here. The problem with trying to intercept it up there is that I will very rapidly lose track of it once I get into the... Oh, you cycled. Do you know, I lied. I actually think this is coming right for me. No, never mind, it just shifted. Okay, alright, hang on. I think this is coming towards me though. I still think we want to get to about here and then do this. I was thinking that debris cloud is moving like incredibly slowly, but then it did flick ever so slightly to the north, so it's got quite a slow ground speed. Yeah, okay, now it's got more of a profile to the north. I'm having a lot of difficulty seeing it though. Let's keep on this view. So I think it's here. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Yeah, it's still moving up to the north. So this doesn't look massive. My difficulty though, so it's up here. So it is, yeah, it's basically going to track parallel to this road. It does have a quite slow ground speed. I guess I could take this left and maybe it doesn't kill me. Maybe. Big on the maybe, but maybe. I suppose this does also keep us out of the core of the supercell, which means I'll be able to see for longer. So I think it is tracking northeast. Yeah, okay. See, I'm driving straight into it is what we call in the industry no bueno. Oh damn, again thick. Okay, I think it's gonna come in. Okay, I don't want to be on this road. Are you coming towards me? No, okay. Alright, Shag and Wagon, come here. It is enlarging quite a fair bit. Which is, something. So, I think it's coming from the... Oh, actually, hang on, I need to report it. There is a world where I do go off foot to place this probe, but I think it's risky given how much it's strengthening. I think we go back to this road here and try and catch it slightly further up. Having said that, I think it's weakening already. Definitely not maintaining the same size. I have to be careful though, because once I get to my little map pit there, I'm going to start getting into heavier and heavier rain, which means I'm going to lose more. Like, look at this, I can barely even see the fucking tornado already, and I should still be in the red. Alright, let's see what the script is here. Yeah, I can't actually even fucking see it. It's just completely covered in the rain. Okay, I can see it a little bit better. Let's see what it is we're dealing with here. Oh, it's re-intensifying again. Oh, it's getting... Ugh. Like, you can actually see it in real time, like, compared to the size of the circle, just widen. Okay, I'm gonna put you on the edge. So it is moving to the right with a slow ground speed. That is very hard to see. Hopefully Twitch picks this up okay, but this is a stovepipe tornado. With an incredibly small ground speed. Okay, let's come back just a little bit more. Dang, that a thick boy. Tell you what, it's time to go! The ground speed has picked up. The ground speed has picked up significantly. And it is getting big. It's getting so incredibly big. So what I want to do is... I think this is going to be good enough for me... No, it's not. It's still further up ahead. Okay. I think we go to our map pit. We put our probe down and we need to get the fuck out of Dodge because it's getting massive. Okay. I cannot even see this. Yeah, this is scary. Like, I cannot even see this, but I can tell you this is a monster. Now, I need to go down on this road again, because it is my only safe route to get out of this tornado. I do not want to drive further into the wind, but, like, we're going to end up so close to this. Oh my god, look at that velocity couplet. Holy shit. Yeah, it's much closer than I want it to be. Oh god, okay, let's get out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here. We're at 60 miles an hour. We're potentially in the outer fringes of this. So we're gonna stop here. Holy shit. Look at the trees, look how high the trees are going. Jesus fuck nuggeting Christ. If this is a direct strike on my probe, this may be my best pickup I have ever got. Look at the size of it, holy shit. When it gets illuminated by thunder, hang on, I'm gonna try and catch this. Come on, give me thunder. Holy fuck. Yeah, okay, we're getting probe pickup. So I think 11,000 is my biggest probe data that I've ever got. It is slow moving though. It is big. Holy shit, this thing is massive. There's debris everywhere though, we have to be careful on the roads. God dang, look at that. So we're at 6,000, so we're halfway towards my strongest tornado pickup I've ever got. The thing is, its ground speed is so fucking low all of a sudden. Oh, never mind, it just picked up and changed direction. Okay, so because of that direction change, it's now moving a lot more to the southeast. So there's our probe there, let's recover it now. Holy hell, that's an absolute, still is an absolute fucking unit. Hang on, let's get some pictures with the OutBRK truck. Oh, it's weakening. Yeah, it's weakening quite a fair bit. Still, we did get some good feedback. Oh, optimal? Hell yeah. Oh, what is this to the south? What is this velocity couplet to the south? Huh. Curious. Alright, we need some fuel, and I think this is either going to include our rope out, so let's just try and follow this tornado's track a little bit. It is menacing kind of roughly. Bakersville band. Oh fuck, I got no value. Are you kidding me? I think it is going to miss Bakersville though, so let's go to Bakersville. We're probably going to hear the tornado sirens there. We're going to refuel and then hopefully try and get southbound once the tornado has passed. So there you go. You can just hear over the sound of the fucking rain. I'm trying to manage the audio levels of the I'm trying to manage the audio levels of the stream, so that, you know, you can, the rain's not overbearing, and hopefully I'm managing that. Looking at the audio levels, it does look like I'm speaking clearer than the rain. But in my ears, all I can hear is the fucking rain. Can we see any signs of this tornado at all? No, not really. Fine. Not the end of the world. I'm not even sure it's on the ground just now, so looking at its track, the tornado should be about here. So it looks like the tornado has occluded within the supercell. So we may be getting ready to do some tornado cycling, which will give us a break of a few minutes without a tornado, hopefully. Alright. See, this is a much better trace. We've been in all the right positions. Okay, Bakersville is actually no longer tornado warned, although there is a wider tornado warning for the area, which means we can use the facilities here. So let's take shelter and reconvene and see what it is we're working with. So we have a tight velocity couple in here. I think this might be getting ready to drop pretty soon. What is the cape situation that we're working with? Okay, we've used the last of the major cape. Yeah, okay, I think that tornado that was a bit of a monster has gone. I think we are getting ready to drop another tornado here. Now, here's the problem. Because both of these options around Prairie Hills are pretty shit for an intercept. And I am on the wrong side of this storm. My options are to either go south to where the tornado is going to be and hope that it jinks either eastward or southbound. I mean, the track of this little nub here is like mostly this way. With a slow ground speed, so do you know what? I think I want to risk it for a biscuit. Yeah, let's risk it for a biscuit. So we're gonna head down this little path here. Now we need to be careful because there is going to be a tornado. I'm most certain of it, imminent in this general direction where we are. So all of those big fancy points that we have gained, we may be about to throw away by virtue of getting absolutely munched by a tornado that we don't see coming. So I don't think it will come as high as this junction here, so I'm going to wait until we get to the next road junction, which is on the very edge of the storm. And we're going to try and take a minute to see if we can see any signs of any tornadic activity. Because if there is, it is going to be in front of us. Well, I don't know about you, but I can't see fucking shit. Okay, let's head over this way. I want to get to this junction here and take a right. Try and improve our visibility a little bit and see what's what. So I think if there's going to be a tornado, it's going to be around about there. I think. Okay, let's slow us down, slow us down. Any sign of anything at all? Other than lightning trying to absolutely remove my existence. Yeah, okay, actually, I think this... So looking at the velocity couplet, I actually think it's going to be a lot further south. I think this is trying to emerge itself as the new RFD. I think this RFD is occluding back into the storm, and I think this area down here is going to be where we're going to start to see the next tornado. So let's head quite a fair bit south. And we're gonna hold. Oh, it's a sign! Okay. Well. Fuck that sign in particular, I guess. So I think if I was a betting woman, we're gonna see a tornado warning issued here. No, okay, but it did go severe thunderstorm warned. So at the moment, oh god, that's an angry thunderstorm. Yeah, clouds are getting low. We are doing a little something cloud-wise. So I was right in saying that the tornado has cycled. I was right in saying that the old RFD has now merged back into the storm. So I think what we're going to now see is, let's look at the Cape map. Okay, it's a little bit hard to see because we've eaten away a lot of the Cape. I think this is going to try and emerge itself as the new RFD. Because the rotational velocity has a potential for 15 into 30, so 45. 45 times 2 is 99. About 100 mile an hour is the rotation that's going on between here and here. I think this is just a waiting game, really. I think we are gonna see stuff. Oh! Oh, there's a tornado in the ground. Huh. Look at that. So that to the north is a tornado in kind of a weird place. I can only see it when the thunder lights it up. Okay, let's not fence ride. Yeah, I can only see it when the thunder lights it up. But there is a fairly sizable tornado up here. Tornado warning has been issued. Terrific. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, so hang on a minute. Let's try and so I'm gonna have to do a blind intercept. So we're looking at roughly there to there to there. Okay, so I think here is my intercept point. I cannot see this tornado at all. This is very scary. I still think we're gonna see a little bit of something down to the south. But yeah, okay, let's try and have a look and see. I need some backlighting. The tornado is... Oh yeah, we saw it. No, it's moving northwards quite a fair bit. No. It is getting a lot closer though, which I don't like, because it is completely rain wrapped. This thing could be right next to me and I have no fucking idea. Still moving northward, quite a fair whack. Oh yeah, okay. It's starting to break through now. It's actually starting to roll out though. Uh oh. Yeah, I wrote that. Yeah, it roped out. Okay, I want to go back south again then, because I honestly think this area is going to be the next tornado. Bit of a messy chase, actually. A little bit of a messy chase so far. That had been executed by the remnants of a roped out tornado before. So gotta be careful. You know, I have a weird feeling there's another tornado on the ground. I haven't seen it or any sign of it. No, there is. It's right there. Ow! Jesus! Fucking hell. Okay. It's fairly close. I'm so rain wrapped I can't see it. But it's fairly close to our right. I want to take a right at this junction here. Can we see any sign of it at all? Maybe it too was roping out. I got a good glimpse of it. It's over here, question mark? Okay, I'm not comfortable with this. Let's just drive over this way. Let's just get out of this, let's just try and get out of the worst of this rain. See where it takes us. See, I would have said if it was around it. It's actually here, off to the right. I don't either way I look, I don't really see anything. I'm just too in the rain for this. Is that a tornado signature? Is that like a debris ball? Oh, it is. Is it? It is! Fucking knew. Is that there somewhere? Okay, fine. This is shit, though, because of the way the roads work here. Actually, where's this debris ball heading? Okay, we didn't mean to fall through it. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Actually, where's this heading? Are you heading towards me? No, okay. It's dangerously close to me, though. I think I want to get to the, like, the apex of this road, plonk down a probe, and then fuck off. To the south, basically, as fast as I can. Tornadoes that haven't fully condensed are quite a lot harder to keep track of their direction. Oh Lord, they're coming! Yeah, okay, do you know what, Joe? Probe. Get the probe. Yeah, it's like right on top of us here. Quite slow moving though. It's quite pretty though. Hell yeah. I think we'll get a small intercept for this. It won't be good, but... yeah. Ow! Yeah, I mean, it's going very close to our probe. It's quite weak, I reckon. That's why we're not getting any pickup already. You can usually tell when a tornado is strong because you'll start getting pickup even though the probe is like a million miles away. Ah, I should have stuck with it in its original position. Yeah, it's a very weak tornado. Very weak, very weak. I think this is going to lose energy and rope out very soon. Okay, we're in a very suboptimal location, so let's head down towards Prairie Hills. And then we'll come back up and try and get it over here. I think. If it's still in the ground, I think it will probably roll out by then, unfortunately. We'll see. We will see. Alright, how are we looking? Okay, I still see a ground signature, but not really much to it. Once we're in Prairie Hills, we will at least see, we should have slightly better visuals. I'm surprised this tornado warning hasn't been extended yet for Prairie Hills. The one thing that's cool about this game that isn't necessarily always included in other games is you get to see like the winding nature of tornadoes. Because tornadoes don't just stay on... Was that Tracy? Am I about to get... Oh, I think it's just... Okay, tornado sirens are blaring. I do not see any sign of this. Oh no, I do. I see it. Yeah, over there. He just a little whirl. Gar! Come back! No, not like this! Not like this! No! God fucking damn it. Crumble. Yeah. Fuck. Well, I think the tornado's gone. Probably just as well, because I am unprotected. Oh, I've only actually got 2 pictures left. Wait, does that mean I've done the challenge? Hell yeah. Well, that was a fucking shambles. Alright, let's try and work out where the next tornado is gonna be. Actually, let's... I'm in a shit position. Oh, it's right on top of me. There's nothing down yet, but it's coming. And when it does come, it's gonna be right on top of me. Holy fuck, okay. Yeah, we're like right in the middle of the velocity couplet. This is the RFD right here, so... Okay, plan of action. Let's go ahead and grab some of that petrol. Yeah, you're not gonna see that coming. See, this is the thing. When you see pictures of tornadoes, and it's that beautiful, pristine, like, tornado shape in among, you know, the chaos, you think that's the norm. But actually that's because, like, storm spotters are, like, perfectly, like, trained for finding this shit. But the reality, unfortunately, is actually very different. Quite often, if you're on the wrong side of a storm from a tornado, it's what we call it being rain wrapped, and you cannot see it. You don't know where it is, you cannot see it. Now, I need to be on this road here, and my intercept for this road here is quite hard to get to. I think my best chance of an intercept is going to be to go onto the highway here and head south. And then circle back. So this is my danger area for a tornado. I've got no sign that there's one on the ground at the minute, but this is where my suspicion of there being a tornado is. Because this is where the... so what you're looking for specifically is if this is the rear flank downdraft and this is a rotating updraft, tornadoes tend to be in the middle of them. So roughly here is where we're expecting, and this is roughly where we would expect to see the center of the velocity couplet, so kind of there. And yeah, that's not too far off, so that is my thinking of where this tornado is, if it is on the ground. Can we see any sign, any flashes? No. One way of telling where a tornado is, where you can't see it, is power flashes, which is where a tornado hits an electricity pole, and the flashes that generates causes it to create a bright spark that allows you to better picture where a tornado is in the peak of its rainstorm and in like the darkness of night. Oh god, okay, it's got ground speed for days. Holy shit. I don't think I see it though, is the only thing. Alright, let's take this highway exit European style. Or British style, I suppose. Which I can do, because there's no people in this game. Don't worry, that was intentional. Okay, right. Let's stop and have a little look. Do we see any signs of a tornado? Not really. Not really. There's not even a strong velocity couplet anymore. Like, there is a little bit of velocity there, but there's no J-hook shape. Oh, but there is right here. Hold on a minute. Have I accidentally big-brained this? Have I accidentally, like, billion I... No, that was a tornado there. Alright, watch this space, because there might be a little something happening here. Okay, there's now no tornado warnings on the field. So this has lost its kind of organized rotational shape, and it still has a good bit of rotation within it, but not at the edges. Whereas this little part of the storm down here looks like it's up to a little bit of mischief. We're starting to see the potentials. Like, look at that little band of like purpley rain within the pink. It's starting to intensify here. I wouldn't be surprised to see this go tornado warned in the next couple of minutes. Yeah, there's a good velocity profile here. So this is starting to organize and take shape. We may even see a double storm here, because this looks like it might be trying to organize and take shape as well. Or there might be nothing. Who knows? But the chase hasn't ended yet, so the game's still thinking there's going to be a little something something. To be fair, from a basic map reading perspective, I would argue that there's 3 potential candidates for spawning a tornado from this little one storm system. One's here, where the tornado just was, that disappeared. One here, and one here. These all look like quite promising candidates. Let's wait and see what the outlook looks like. No new tornado warnings, but this does look like it's taking shape just a little bit more. That velocity couplet is starting to strengthen. I still think this is our most promising one. No sign of any wall clouds. Wait, what is this? Yeah, okay. So this is heading like mostly eastbound. So I think I want to come over to this road here. 1, to get a better view of the storm, and 2, to just be in a better position for intercepting it. I think that's kind of where we're at. All right. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is trying to organize itself into a little something something. So yeah, when I said that was the most promising release candidate, I was right. definitely our most promising tornado candidate. I think I just said release candidate. I've been doing too much programming recently. Fine, okay, I think it'll take us at least until our next update to get to the next road junction. But yeah, let's watch this space because I think there's still more tornadoes to be had. And actually, this is an area we're going into an area of like undisturbed Cape. So actually, I think we're probably going to see a tornado of potentially quite sizable strength. Actually, there is still some good Cape to be had over here. Okay, nothing has gone tornado warned yet. Fine, we're gonna linger. Do I want to try and get? Yeah, okay, no, fine, fuck it. Because there's a tree line here, which is gonna make things super hard to see. Whee! Crunch. You know, I got quite excited about this because it looked like it was trying to take shape, and it did, but it now looks like it's actually trying to occlude itself back in again. It still might have a little bit of a something in the tank, but this will be the one to determine. It wants to, kind of wants to, but then this also wants to as well. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. It showed a lot of promise, but then it showed quite a lot of weakening. No sign of any wall clouds. Eh. I think we'll let it do another couple of updates and we'll see what the script is. All this driving's got me stressed. Trying to work out if this storm system up here, which went severe warned, is gonna do anything. But I'm sure it is. Yeah, we just don't look like we're doing very much. Like the ground speed has almost come to a halt. Let's have a reassessment here. So. Yeah, okay. This is looking a little bit interesting. Okay, as much as it doesn't look like it at the moment, I think this is starting to intensify a little bit. It's just whether or not it's going to rotate. So we have a good bit of cape, which is going to generate some stuff. The wind shear is still quite significant at mid and low level. Alright, let's wait and see what this update is. Still no tornado warnings. Pretty sure this is the longest I've been in this scenario that's not had a tornado warning for a while. But the ground speed of this system is just like, you know, shame flash flooding isn't implemented yet. I don't want to leave because I still think we're in a good spot for this, but and if I was to leave, I don't know where to go because nothing else looks particularly promising. Mountainton just looks like an absolute fucking circus. Eastern Falls looks like a circus. I still think this is our best candidate for getting another tornado. Still nothing. Another front's gone. Meh. I don't really know what to do here. I'm kind of... And of course, the distortion around OZEF isn't really making this easy. see the front edge of the thunderstorm. But can't really see much of anything within it. Oh dear. Let's wait and see what this update says. Does it give us anything? No, nothing. I'm just not convinced this is gonna do anything. What has this been doing? Okay, this area has been getting more intense here, whereas this I would more attribute to being like the core. It's a bit harder to spot without the cape map, but we might... I don't know. Things are strengthening and then weakening again, so... The game hasn't ended the scenario, so there's definitely another tornado on the cards. It's just whether or not this strengthens and comes down into an RFD. Or not. Oh, it did. Ha! Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Well, as luck would have it, we're exactly where we need to be. Yeah, okay. Acceptable. Now, we are in an area of quite high precipitation. We're right on the border between the core of this. Funnel cloud. That's only good. It's fine, I don't really need optimum. We only need good. Oh, we lost it? There's definitely a brief funnel cloud. Is it because we're rain wrapped? Okay, let's track the core of this velocity. It's kind of coming down this way. I wonder if we need to be like, oh, hang on, there's a debris signature. There is debris. It's like really fucking wishy-washy about it though. There we go, that's our last picture taken. Oh, okay. So it's coming north at quite a fair oomph. I mean, I say that, but the debris does look like it's heading towards us. Let's hedge our bets in the middle. That's what we'll do. Oh, it's close, it's close. It's actually really fucking close. Okay, let's come north a bit. Ooh, that's actually so fucking close. Okay, it's starting to hook a little bit more to my right, but it's got quite an angry ground speed. It did actually, it now looks stationary. Fuck it, let's reverse. It was going really fast across the ground and now it just seems to have stopped, but this is a very weak tornado, so I wouldn't expect to get like a good pickup off this unless it's a direct hit. So we'll see. We're starting to see it condense now into a little something something. We're gonna get pickup. I think if it doesn't change direction it looks good, but when it slows down like that, it does usually change direction. So we'll need to see. Yeah, I think it's pushing a lot further north than it was. Yeah, okay, it is. We missed. We missed with the problem. We missed with the problem. There she is. Little tornado. We don't have any more pictures, so we can't make any money by gaining pictures. But what we can do is keep reporting it. Wait, did it just rope out? Has it roped out, or is it just included? No, it roped out. Well, okay. Fine. I get the feeling the storm has at least one more little tornado in the plans for us. It's almost an intercept, but yeah, not quite. What we'll do then is we'll head down to the south. Oh, chase ends. There we go. That was the last tornado. Leave chase. Hell yeah. 4,200 of vehicle damage. Okay, so this time we unfortunately didn't get a direct hit from a tornado. So we were really hopeful about that big monster. But unfortunately it didn't, yeah, it just didn't take. We do get a good chunk of points for the intercept that we did so far, which is good. And we did complete at least one of the objectives, little sub-objectives, which is also good. So if we have a look at this, loading player data, there we go, claim. Hell yeah. And then the next one's just a driving one, so we should do that within about, well, if we do 26 miles of chase, we'll either do it next chase or the chase after, so that's not bad. So I'm going to throw you to a couple minute break so I can go for a bathroom break and refill my drink, and then we'll come back for some more storm chasing.
Let me see. What is it you need again? We need a hamburger, 2 cheeseburgers. Okay. I'm just putting out the fire. Dude, I can't feel it on fire. Are you okay there? No. I threw a burger patty on the floor and set the universe on fire. Okay, we good, G. We good.
Alright, let's try and get a little bit closer. Oh, whoa, you fucker! Jesus, cunting Christ! And the leaders are now on to their final lap. So we're gonna absolutely fucking Hail Mary it. Hail Mary, full of yeet, hallowed be my tires, let's go. Oh fuck!
And give it to anyone you ask. It's HP 579, not huge personality. 579.
Fucking hell!
You probably. You got a risky crack. Your mum's a risky crack. When you said you were bringing back your mum jokes, I was skeptical. It's growing on me.
Alright, well done. Well done, lady and gentlemen.
Kills or
let's get the hell out of here. Right now. Right now, before that comes down. Tower. Right now.
Brandon?
Oh, well, we got it. Ah! Jesus Christ!
Oh, shit, shot the hospital. Fuck. Oh, thank God Casey's got a bed. And he's putting another war crime on stream. Jesus Christ. Right, let's land this bitch.
coming in hot.
We're making a pass to Charlie's house.
Give him hell!
in your
Really, Grant?
I wondered where that went. I got thunder hunted by Laserface.
Hi, Laserface. Ow.
Later.
Oh, down, down.
This is like bad.
Okay, we're going. Oh yeah, shit. Well, you were a person. You personally were a fucking wet wipe. Fucking forgetting that the game started. Yeah, we've got to balance things, cause you know. Ooh, that is a good quality pee-pee right there. God damn. Oh, fucking hell! I just shot this. I just shot his childhood memories clean out of that man's head. Fuck. I'm at 76.
How about 101?
Not for you, KJ. Alright, who at 76 wants it? Who at 76 wants it? Oh,
Hey,
hello.
We need to start making real good shots again.
Oh, that was a belter of a shot.
Right.
I like it.
It's so tall. Why is the main body of it so fucking tall?
Behind his massive forehead.
Alright, good job.
Damn it, you blocked my dive, you bastard.
When you ran into me, it immediately just pushed me downwards.
Get these ingredients. More importantly, we'll get that fucking Nern root so it can shut the fuck up for the first time in its fucking life. God, I hate Nern roots.
I thought we were gonna get hit by a fucking tram, so I was like, what is that noise that is making all the bells? And I just absolutely cunt myself into the side of the tram stop. I'm sorry, horse. You can stay if you want to, you can fuck a hooker!
I don't mind watching a little show, you know? The other day I was watching the Blackwater Bank get robbed.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then it was weird. Yep,
yep,
there it
there
is. There it is.
Dude, that fucking,
Guys, no fighting yet, hold on, look.
Dude, there's a fucking day drop. Look at how stupid up there. Fuck off. Oh god, we actually hit it. I was just memeing. I did not expect to actually land that shot. Please don't. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's not gone well.
You could go easy on the team kills. Just saying.
I've only done it twice.
Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? One of you is gonna get kicked.
Ah, shit.
Come on. Hit him. That was a bit unnecessary. But I respect it.
Is it going to fit?
Absolutely not.
Taking audio out of context. Taking audio out of context.
Yeah, that was the literal. That was literal. Is that it?
Yeah. Oh,
You are a terror.
You rat of a child.
Let's engage the boss axe in it. motherfucker!
Alrighty, let's see what the weather has in store for us next time out. So we ended up getting a tornado in that chase that was pretty angry in size, actually, all things considered. So all we need to do now, well, actually, yeah, we've done most of our little sub-objectives as well. All we need to do is a little bit more driving. So kind of this is just a, straightforward chase, no particular objectives, just see what we get. We've had two pretty easy scenarios in terms of being able to predict where the tornadoes are, although the first one I did fuck up. I wonder if this next one, I wonder if our luck's going to run out, and this is going to be the one where there's just like severe thunderstorm warnings everywhere, and trying to work out where a tornado is going to be is just impossible. We will have to see. Okay. Visualizing atmosphere. Here we go. Yeah, I should have come back from the break a few minutes later. Oh no. Oh no. There is no warnings in the field at all. Okay, there's one. Okay. So what we're looking at here is we've got like a lenticular cloud up there, which would be more spectacular if the resolution of the clouds was better. I know that the game is working on improved graphics at some point, but we've got no word yet on when that big graphics update is coming. We do have a low precipitation supercell over here. Now, low precipitation supercells are not known for massively spawning tornadoes, but low precipitation ones tend to be quite thin in profile, quite small in profile, although this one obviously has quite a high level extent. But they can spawn tornadoes. They kinda do spawn tornadoes. One of the really interesting things about low precipitation supercells is you can actually get tornadoes like further up. So with like your typical supercell situation, you will typically see your tornadoes spawn from the base. But there's a picture, and I wish I could find it again, because I love talking about this. But there's a picture I saw, which is like, you know, if you imagine this is like the fucking, I'm going to regret using this word, but I'm going to use it, the shaft of the supercell. You can get tornadoes that actually like peel off from the side, because like, think about how vertical this is. What generates and maintains tornadoes is the vertical movement of air, and so there is a lot of verticality to even a low precipitation supercell, but because it's not got the same structures as at the bottom that generate your typical tornadoes, you can sometimes see, I guess they're not actually true tornadoes because they don't touch the ground, but you can actually see funnel clouds split off from the higher levels of the tornado, the supercell. And there's an amazing photo example of it that I just cannot find again, unless I wonder. Da 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 da. It's so annoying because like I would recognize the I found a diagram of it, I suppose. Yeah, I found a diagram, but there is definitely a picture of it somewhere. That's a shame. But yeah, it is it's quite cool. So we can see like the wall cloud there. And yeah, sometimes you just like have like a high altitude funnel cloud peel off, and I'll need to track that down for next time. Anyway, looking at it, so as a supercell, it does have rotation. That is fine. We're going to get ourselves towards this junction here. We've got quite a fair bit of driving to do because I've actually spent a while talking. So let's get to it and see what the script is here. So as much as low precipitation supercells don't typically produce as much tornadoes as like normal and high precipitation supercells, they can still obviously produce tornadoes that are very, very dangerous. Let's see how we go. Now, it's called low precipitation supercell, although it does still have quite a high amount of precipitation to it. But you also notice that it's gotten severe thunderstorm warned. So I don't actually know what the American definition of a severe thunderstorm is. But in Europe, the European definition for a severe thunderstorm warning is, I think it's like a more than 30% chance of causing either extremely damaging straight line winds, damaging hail, or a 30% or more risk of tornado genesis. So if you see like there's only a couple of agencies that use the European Storm Forecasting Agency definitions for it. Like in the UK, we don't. We just simply say there's going to be a shit ton of rain. But yeah. If you're ever looking somewhere that says, you know, that does use that definition of the severe thunderstorm warning, could be a 30% chance of tornadoes. Not a lot of people think of tornadoes outside of America, but they do in fact exist. I think we're going to do a bit of a risky drive, and we're going to go up to Hope Field and then head south. The reason why this is risky is because you can kind of see the... Oh God, I wish I had a cursor to be able to point specific things out. But you can see it's clear skies over there, and then it's very, very, like, occluded by the rain over there. So we are going to lose visibility by joining the motorway at Hope Field, and, you know, part of me lives in hope there's going to be some Americans out there that fucking hate that I call it the motorway, not the highway, but I am in fact British, so there you go. I love how this, I do like how the game kind of goes through, like, different parts of America, like how this is clearly, like, a fucking, like, Texas, Arizona analog, although weirdly to the south. I suppose that does make sense, it is still pretty arid, but yeah. Probably more Texas than Arizona, actually. Arizona, weirdly enough, like, to my knowledge, if I was to draw a picture of what Arizona looked like and what Texas looked like, I'd basically draw you, like, the same picture in terms of, like, the fact that it's dry, it's arid, it's very high temperature. And yet Arizona gets almost no tornadoes in America, but Texas, its neighbor, gets a... God, driving this thing is a piece of shit. Texas, its next door neighbor, gets a fucking shit ton of tornadoes. It is literally the beginning of Tornado Alley. And yeah, it must have something to do less with the climate of Texas and by extension Arizona itself, and more just the fact that because Texas is that more eastwards, it has more opportunity to interact with with that moist air, whereas the air that kind of comes from around Texas is going to be fairly dry, I'd imagine. So at the moment, we're starting to see a bit of definition develop to this supercell, and a good bit of rotation within the rear. Okay, fucking hell. Right, we need to stop the rotation of my car onto the fucking grass. But yeah, I think we want to. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. So I was like, I think we want to be down here, and sure enough, it's gone tornado warned. So yeah, we're looking at a good going mesocyclone of probably, yeah, probably about 55 miles an hour. I realized I was misdoing my calculation for like mesocyclone rotation speed, because I thought it was like you times the meter per second by 4. You don't. You what does it you do? Yeah, you basically like divide it by 4 and times 10, or an easier one if you can do it in your head is to multiply by 2.2 is a very rough conversion between miles an hour, it's from meters per second into miles per hour. Well, I'm already going to be picking up the car. Oh, actually, this looks like, hang on, let's stop for a second. This looks like there might be something with some quite a fair bit of chest hair on the go. Now, I don't see it, because I can't see for the blood on my face. You big disgrace. Okay, I don't see shit. Not on your face, you big disgrace. Yeah, I don't see it, but I'm about 3%. Oh, it's far. It's far away, okay. Yeah, okay. We could actually try an intercept over here. Let's do the old switcheroo. Oh no, I'm bogged down in the fucking wet ass sand, Jesus. Yeah, because this is still far enough away that I think we'll have some time before it starts becoming problematically close. Alright, let's get ready for this. Having said that, the ground speed does actually look like it's maybe slightly faster than I initially anticipated. I need more window wipers than this. Yeah, okay, so I would estimate the tornado is probably about here now. Still, oh god, the ground speed on it. Okay. Yeah, okay, the ground speed has got some fair chest hair. I am actually slightly regretting attempting this intercept now. Well, might die before this intercept gets going, we'll see. We will see, hot diggity dang. So I predict it's probably going to be about here. Oh, actually we can see it. Holy shit, it's in front of us already. Holy shit. Alright, let's try and size this up for size. Yeah, it's got like a wicked J-hook to it. So tornado warning has been issued. I'm expecting this to be here. So the funny thing is, it looks like it's strong. It's got a massive velocity couplet. It's got a massive velocity couplet. It's got a deep hook shape, but it's just not even strong enough to be fully condensed. Now, not being fully condensed isn't necessarily a sign that it's weak, but it usually is. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Oh, okay, never mind. It's. Yeah, okay. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. I'm not actually sure I'm a massive fan of this, because it's got ground speed for days. Alright, what we're working with. Okay, it's still coming over a little bit this way. It's getting wet in here. Alright, tornado's getting real close. Real fucking close. Drop the probe. Ow, my flash. Oh yeah, we need to evacuate this particular dance floor. Evacuate the dance floor. I'm infected by the sound. Okay, we're in outer fringes. 72 miles an hour winds on the roof of the vehicle. We can cope with up to 100. Okay, right, we're safe, we're safe. Hell yeah. Okay, so this is just a fucking drill bit of a tornado. Look at that! Hell yeah. Oh, actually, I can't get the angle to make that. Oh, okay. So we got a pickup of... Yeah. Okay, so to put it in perspective, when we had that, like, wedge tornado last time, we only got the same pickup value, and this is tiny, but it's going around hard, so that's a proper fucking drill bit. Drill bit tornado. Ow, my flesh. Still, good pickup value, we'll take it. We will definitely take that. Right, let's get back aboard so I can stop. Thankfully, I've got the hail shield, so I don't have to worry about damage to the motor vehicle. Let's head south, because this does look like it's barreling towards Westport. I think it's probably going to be about here if the winds don't change. The winds will change before then, but we'll see how we go. Having a quick glance at everything else on the map, there's a couple of small thunderstorms that have come into the north that don't look particularly worrying. So this major storm that we're in at the minute is our big concern. As we said earlier, this is a low precipitation supercell, which doesn't actually necessarily mean that, you know, you're not going to get absolutely mucked about by the rain, because as you can tell, we are. Ooh, ah! Oh, change direction. I did not. Jesus Christ, this car is fancy. God, could you imagine if they add aquaplaning in the way? Oh wait, am I stuck? Wait, I'm not stuck. I was gonna say, imagine if they actually add aquaplaning in this game. That would be freaking hilarious. You go above like 40 miles an hour in a torrential rain. You just go, woo! So we can see where the tornado is making contact with the ground. We're in the rear fringes of the rear flank downdraft. And this tornado's got a wicked forward ground speed, so we need to try and beat that, I guess. Having said that, this looks like it's starting to occlude now and break up. So we may see this tornado start to weaken a little bit. Yeah, so the center of rotation is in here. What's the cape situation like? Oh, yeah, okay, outrageous. Yeah, fine. Yeah, so we may, pardon me, we may see so much spinning within this mesocyclone that it just occludes itself out and then it'll weaken and disappear. We will need to see. For just now. Hell yeah. Handbrake is my favorite control. Can we even see? Oh, yeah, okay, we can still see it. It's moving so fucking fast. Jesus Christ. So wait, how much time did you get on this? Okay, so it's 3 minutes. So in 3 minutes, that tornado has moved quite a fair distance. We don't get a ground scale, but yeah, holy hell. The downside, however, is on the outer fringes of Westport. So Westport may see itself, you know, becoming some news statistics. Oh dears. I don't know if I want to risk this upper road. So the upper road has less visibility and more of a chance that I'll get stuck behind the tornado. Oh, that's a dig. Actually, his ground speeds come right down. Oh, is he roping out? Yeah, you're roping out. Yeah, he's roping out. Okay. So yeah, tornadoes dissipated, and whoever's in charge of the weather information has just given Westport the all clear. So it is now safe from getting absolutely cunted by a tornado. This is going to give us a chance to quickly top up some fuel, and then we're going to try and get ahead of this circulation. No, that's alt tab, that's not wanted. So we probably want to be, where is the core of this rotation moving? Fine, it's kind of moving over this way. I want to try and get up to this junction. And from there we can make a decision about whether we go northeast to Bakersville or southeast towards the cornrows. While we're filling up, is anything happening? Not at the minute. Okay, so we have some time to try and get ahead of this circulation. So the skies over Westport are still very vulnerable to a new tornado cycling on top of it. Let's see, where are we? But there's no sign of any funnel clouds at the minute. At the minute, this looks a bit angry. Yeah, I'm suspicious. What does this look like? See, the funny thing is, if the resolution was better, I'd actually say this looks like an actual tornado debris signature on radar. So when tornadoes are strong enough, they start picking up a lot of dirt, tree branches, leaves, sometimes houses, sometimes cows, and that all shows up on the reflectivity, because all reflectivity is do the radar beams hit off something or nothing? And it kind of does look like a little intense ball like this. Let's try and get ahead of it and we'll see what the script is. Okay, we're fishtailing for no reason at all. So I've got something in my eye, this is brutal. Da, 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 da. Okay, so at the moment there is no tornado warnings on the field of play. We do still have a low precipitation supercell and some less troubling supercells up to the north. The low precipitation supercell is trying to reconstitute this into a rear flank downdraft, and looking at the trend of this, it is kind of heading this way-ish. So I'm going to come south, join this road, and then we will reevaluate it in a little minute. But I think we are getting ready to drop a tornado roughly on top of where my head is just now, but we'll move further eastward. This storm does still have quite a significant ground speed. Actually, wait, what is the low-level ground speeds? Q winds. So the low-level winds, the high-level winds are strong. Hell yeah. Yeah, so this is the core here. This is the core of the RFD that we're looking at. I wouldn't actually be surprised if this goes tornado warned right now. Let's see if I can see anything at all, but no, nothing. I think the trouble this storm system has is actually it's because it's got such a good ground speed, and there's quite a lot of standard rotation within it. It's just quite quick to occlude itself over. So let's get edit dodge. Dukes of Hazzard! Da, 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 da. Hell yeah. In order to deter you from going off-road, the game puts it makes you drive really slowly when you go off-road. So what that means is instead of using your brakes, particularly if you've got a direction change coming up, you can just cut the corner and use that to bleed speed and keep under control. You know? Make that make sense. Okay, so this is starting to organize itself into a little something something. Hell yeah. Yeah, look at that rotation. Look at that velocity couplet. We're getting ready to go. Okay, let's hang fire here at this crossroads and see what the script is. Brake turn. Hell yeah. So this is the area that we're looking at right in front of us. So let's have a little look-see and see what it is. Tell you what, this has got quite a shaft and bell end going on. It's like the... If I was to name the storm system, I'd probably call it the fucking penetrator, Jesus. Cool. So it looks like it's trying but failing to succeed. I think we just have to stay with it for the time being. The really annoying thing is once we start getting closer to Prairie Hills, we get into this like really annoying road network where there's no path through this. So any potential intercepts that are there just will not amount to anything. I would need to like break off, go all the way to the south or all the way to the north, and then circle back, which is just a, you know, a bit of a testicular twist. Okay, let's see where we're at. Oh, tornado warning! Exactly where I said it was gonna be. Nice. Okay, let's keep our eyes peeled. So, early warning of the funnel cloud. I'm still concerned this has, like, quite a significant ground speed element to it. I want to try something, though, by the way. Settings. Graphics. Let's just do balanced. Let's see how much that picks things up. Okay, got a funnel cloud in there somewhere. Oh, we see it. We see it. Alright, where is it? It's quite to the south, so let's start heading that way. So by the time we get down to the south, this circulation will probably end up going tornadic. So I've tried, I basically tried a way of making my graphics a little... Actually, let's go balls to the wall and see what we can't get away with here. So balance, let's just go to ultra quality. And if we end up using 150%, ow, my existence. If we end up using 150% of our GPU, we'll be concerned, but yeah, oh, hell yeah. Oh, that is condensing hard. Okay, the key question is it coming towards us? I think it actually is a little bit further back. So let's go right up to the junction where that sign almost killed us. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. That is a little nope rope. Okay, I am happy that is bang on. That is bang on. So if the winds don't change, I'm pretty sure this is a direct hit. The winds do usually change. Let's have just enough time for a quick screeny. Oh no, we don't have time! Oh, we don't have time! Oh, we don't have time! We do not have time! Holy shit, we do not have time! Evacuate the dance floor! So remember, our high score is 11,000 for the pickup value. We're currently at 7,000. 9,000. Holy shit, we're actually still in the fringes. 10,000. Are we going to beat our high score? 11,000. We're almost there if we hit 12. Oh, that's a monster now. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Wow, we almost bet our high score there. That is a fucking monster. Hot diggity dang. Alright, let's grab all the screenshots of that. What a fucking pickup. That was... I think that was a direct hit. I think that was a direct hit from what just went from a drill bit to a wedge tornado. Well, that's not really a wedge, actually. It's still stovepipey, to be honest. Legendary? Hell yeah. I think that might be my first legendary. Okay, let's head south to this road, and we want to intercept this. So if this stays at that size, that is going to be an absolute fucking freight train when it hits Prairie Hills. Like, that is going to be big spook. We do not want to deal with that. I wanted that junction. I couldn't see it because how bad the rain is. Tornado. Even from a... Look how wide that is. That is like a mini wedge. We are getting dangerously close to this being a wedge. Don't really have like proper wedges in this game yet, but it's certainly getting pretty big. Tornado warning has been issued. Yeah, it has. Fucking yeah, it has. Okay, I think we're looking at an intercept point probably around about here. Holy shit, this is risky. Oh, this is risky. Oh, this is so fucking risky. Oh no, why have we gone off-road here? Oh, this is terrible. This is actually terrible. Oh, it's actually shrinking quite a fair bit. Let's have a look-see, see where it is, where it's going. Oh, that's not shrinking at all. That's not shrinking at all. Oh, God. Okay, I think this is where we want to be. No, it's still a little bit further up, which means these houses are probably safe. That's not the worst thing in the world. I want to kind of get to this junction and see what the script is here. Where is the junction? Here is the junction. The trouble is, this is so rain-wrapped now that I just cannot fucking see it. Oh, actually, it's going behind us now. So the ground speed has come down quite a fair bit. Yeah, okay. I told a lie. The ground speed has now come up again quite a fair bit. And I have a sneaky suspicion it's just direction changed. Yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion it has just direction changed. I'm actually going to tentatively off-road this. Where's the fucking tornado? I can't see it. We got pickup. We're at 62 miles an hour. We're like getting close to the outer fringes. 71. 72. I think we're okay. How are we doing? How's it looking? Oh, it roped out. Okay. Or it's roping out. Dang. That was pretty monstrous. But we got two good pickups from that though. Very happy with that as an intercept. I wouldn't be surprised if that comes back as a... Ooh, I need to be careful. The tornado's still right there. look at that fucking inflow. Holy shit. Okay, let's go up to Prairie Hills and reevaluate our situation. So, getting from the northwest of the map to the southeast is a bit of a testicular twist. So we'll refill with fuel and then get the fuck out of the way. We're probably going to hear the sirens on at Paradise Hills. Prairie Hills. I don't know what the place is called there. I cannot see. Tornado. I think that is actually getting closer roping out. This storm system, Hopefield has gone severe tornado warned. It has a good amount of rotation in it. We could see this develop into something. That might be our second part of the chase later on. I think for just now I'm going to stick with this big storm here. Now, best thing for me is going to be to get up here and not crash like I've just fucking done. God, this is fucking wet and wild. Tornado's still on the ground even though we can't see it. Because the sirens are still going off. Or at least I think they're still going off. It's maybe just ingrained into my mind. Oh. Actually, we're still doing okay for frame rates. Yeah, okay. Quietly happy with this. We're now on top graphics. Yeah. Now on top graphics. And we're holding 60 frames per second. Okay, so we're not going to see any signs of a tornado for a little while. What we're going to do instead is we are going to try and get ahead of this circulation here. I wonder if they'll ever add like straight line wind damage into this game. That would be quite interesting to see. It'd be very interesting to see. Okay. So I think the ground speed of this has come down quite a fair bit, so I think I'm reasonably confident to take a right turn here and start heading south. This does look like it's beelining for Eagle Cliff Settlement though, which would be a bit not great, but we'll see what comes of it. We'll see. Alright, let's Dukes of Hazzard it. Hell yeah. We're still going 26 miles an hour and we took off the corner. Hell yeah. So we won't see anything because any tornadoes that are still in play are going to be completely occluded by the rain front here. Still got tornado warnings in play. I'm on the grass again. Honestly, when that thing was still like a stovepipe borderline wedge, and I lost control in the grass, I was shitting myself thinking I was going to crash and lose all of these points. Much fun as it would be, I do want to play it safe. Okay, have to be careful because any potential tornadoes probably just in front of us. So let's stop a second, see for any signs of a tornado. Oh, we definitely have one. Oh, it's there. Look at that. He's just a little guy. Oh, he's a pudding out. Yeah, okay. I don't think this tornado is going to survive for very long. Let's just get that here. We'll keep an eye on it though, but I think judging by its position within the storm cloud, it is either a cyclonic tornado, which is a tornado that goes the reverse direction from normal, or it's in the process of roping out, one of the two. And as you can tell by the fact that the debris is getting weaker and weaker, I think it's in the process of roping out. Actually, let's stop and take a look, because we might actually have accidentally an intercept position. It's getting pretty close, and I'm keen not to overly risk this. Risk it for a biscuit. But since we are right here, and it is, for example, right here, still just a little bit in front of us. Ooh, just a little bit, a little bit more. So this is in no way as powerful as it was earlier. Can't see a tornado. There is no tornado. I mean, it definitely is there, but yeah, let's just head further to the south. So, tornado's gonna come in for a hug. Let's get to a place of safety and reevaluate our position. Yeah, it's getting ready to rope out. So this system up here, I'm trying to see if it has anything going on. Actually, yeah, it looks like it's going to produce a beast of a tornado up here. If I was able to split my resources, I'd probably go and investigate this area up north as well. But this low precipitation supercell is still coming into an area of quite heavy cape. So I think this low precipitation supercell is definitely not the last that we've heard from it so far. I think we're going to see it be a little bit angry soon. Unfortunately, no interceptor did rope out before it get to us, but still had good luck so far. Okay, so I want to get onto this little road here, and then head to the left to try and head off any future tornadoes that are going to drop in. Okay, there's trees here, so I'm going to be a bit more careful and responsible rather than like Dukes of Hazzarding it across the fucking grass. We'll use the handbrake though, that's a problem. Ow. Well, guess who's going to have a repair bill again? Alright, let's head up here. So this is still incredibly fast moving. I think we're going to see this tornado warning dissipate, and then I'm not sure if we're going to see it replaced. Again, because of the distortion, it's a little bit hard to keep track of, but yeah, I'm not really necessarily sure. Oh, chase ends? Oh! Well then. So there's not going to be any further tornadoes from here. Still, we survived. Let's take it from there. Did we get the direct hit? No, we missed out on the direct hit. That's unfortunate, but we did get a legendary quality upload with a maximum wind speed recorded of 276. Hang on, what's that in actual numbers? So it didn't hit anything, and the EF scale uses damage. It doesn't really particularly... Yeah, okay, so at 275, that is, like, if that had hit something, that could have been EF damage. If I do the Taro. So in the UK, we use something called the Taro scale. We're the only country that uses it. And that goes between 0 and 11. So Taro is the UK's Tornado Research and Warning Organization. And it's unlike America, where the EF scale is based on damage, the Taro scale is based exclusively on wind speed. So 275 would put it at a T10 tornado. Which definition of damage is entirely well-built houses and buildings are lifted completely from its foundations and carried large distances to disintegrate. Steel reinforced concrete buildings are severely damaged and almost obliterated. So yeah, if that had hit something, jeez, that could have been whack. That could have been hell whack. We actually haven't had any. I was going through my screenshots before this and got an absolute belter of a screenshot of a house getting obliterated by a tornado. But yeah, we actually haven't had one on stream for quite a fair bit. Right, we've got one more sub-objective to do. We'll do one more chase. So give me a couple of minutes for a little break, and we'll do one more chase, and that'll be us for tonight.
Oh my god, my entire universe just blew up. The fuck? Okay.
I'm gonna jail, man. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go to heading. Come on, just stop.
It's quite a country you're building here, eh?
For me personally?
I don't know. What do you do?
Mostly, I just shoot people.
How very American of you. I love it.
What do you do?
Oh, mostly I pose, I show off, I complain.
How very friend.
I know. I am ridiculous.
Why the man always slam into the door instead of his head?
That's what I was thinking too.
Alright
Wait, I keep forgetting to answer the machete there. Yeah. I thought you just asked me soon.
No.
Alrighty then.
You know what you can do with that chocolate, Cam? You know what you can do with it?
I was dead! I did nothing!
You know what you can do with that chocolate?
What, shit it out and spread it on my toast?
Exactly.
What
Sorry,
the
Steve.
fuck?
Let's get into it. I'm getting into it.
What the fuck? Look at this, we're winning 6-2 and our team's falling apart for no reason.
That's the secret.
He said, oh, Jesus Christ. If I was Hamilton, I would be shitting my pantaloons right about now. Jesus Christ. I can hardly see, I don't know where I am. It's not been my smartest choice.
Oh, son of a bitch.
There's an angry lantern coming at me.
Oh, since we're on the topic of dead birds, if anybody ever has a perfect looking pigeon, I will pay you for it. $150.
He looks like a pigeon.
I can't stuff him in my pocket.
Caw, bitch.
That's not what
I don't
pigeons
think
say.
pigeons make that noise.
I guess without further ado, it is time to get started with Mass Effect 2. That was the best accidental poetry! Oh no!
Are you okay there, Isabella? You're dropping back.
Yeah, no, there's no one behind us, we're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
I'm putting this horse away.
Oh my god.
Good news, he's not unconscious this time.
Oh, Banaveri.
Fudge! Where did he go? Ah! Fuck!
I'm actually okay. I'm won't be in about 5 seconds.
There's a witch nearby.
Yep. Indeed, there is.
Oh, she's literally right under you. Oh,
what? She is right behind you. You
Right behind
I didn't see her.
God damn it!
I genuinely wasn't memeing this time. I didn't see her.
You should have just listened when I said move.
You didn't say who it was. Who? She was right under you, dick.
Oh, Jesus.
Normally there's like a maximum permitted speed sign. You... Fucking hard mode. Damn.
One on the right. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna make a Kaneko eat shit.
Got set on fire.
Just don't let your massive balls kill you. Save that off. Get off.
That was...
How do you walk around with those massive balls?
Did he just quack?
I love that walk stance. That is a very rootin' tootin' I'm going shitting. Oh, fantastic.
I want to send you back.
Do
you need help moving this shit?
What am I gonna love?
There's so many butterballs. What was that?
Fine.
There's been a big explosion in the...
What's that Hibble that just died?
Dead. Yeah, he was in the ballast tank and then there was an explosion.
Did you just blow up half her fucking ship, Hibble? I can see you giggling on your camera!
No.
She is such a bitch.
Is this how we die?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's just drop this. Because at the end of the day,
Why is it? Why did it just start thinking of the fucking wall again?
I'm the mother duck. Quack.
jeez.
Oh.
You piece of shit! I fucking made it flawlessly the entire way! God damn you!
See if he notices this coming. Stealth is made a lot harder by the fact that you're following me, you dick.
Everyone done being a bully.
Righty, we are back for our final chase of the day, and we are starting out at Fort City. Now, this little mess over here seems to be the main target of our attention. I'm not sure there's ever been a scenario that starts you behind it, so I'm wondering actually if this little puff over here is going to start escalating into a little something. So we start with a rather weird trapezoid on screen for a thunderstorm warning, for a thunderstorm that seems to be halfway through or approaching. I'm not sure which. Let's take a look at the overall. Well, let's just wait and see what the update says in terms of available information. Doom. Yeah, okay. Fine. So the starting situation has mid to high cape throughout the map here. There is a rather interesting core there, which we'll need to check out. That could be a little something. This could be a little something here that's brewing. I'm going to want to head immediately east after we've done this assessment. So in terms of the assessment, the high-level winds are quite significant winds coming from the southwest. So there's not really going to be much in the way of wind shear at the high levels because the wind's pointing the same direction and there is a speed difference, but it's not catastrophic. But low level. So the low level wind shear is really where it's going to be at for us. So this is the thing. Okay, so this is our area of interest, is this little area here. So we can see that we have the core of the storm, which is downputting so much rain that it's removed the cape from the environment. But interestingly, we also have this area here, which is doing the same, which means this is a rear flank downdraft. So as we've seen throughout the chases on this stream, as the air comes plummeting down with the rain, you're going to see air move up to replace it. So this will be a rotating updraft, and you'll start to see that burrow around each other. This will tighten round, and potentially we're going to be looking at some tornado genesis within this system. And we're on the back foot because it's already behind us. So let's get going. So we're going to get our headlights on. We're going to try and chase down this storm. I don't massively want to stay on these country roads, but taking the motorway is going to put us a little bit on the back foot. Just a little bit, so we need to bear that in mind. Also need to bear in mind that there is a storm system coming in behind us. At the moment it looks small, but looks can be deceiving. Could be a grower, not sure. So we need to keep our eye on that, because that could intensify into something. Okay, yeah, so I think we're going to take a left at this gas station and try and get up. Okay, that's not really going to help our case anyway. So at the moment, there's no tornado warnings, so we do have plenty of time to try and get ourselves into position. The reason why I want to get onto this road here is because it's running parallel with the storm system, but is outside of the storm system. So it'll give us much better chance to follow the storm closely without necessarily getting involved. I can actually already start to see... For fuck's sake! I have to stop checking the map and driving. Like... Yeah. Anyway, we can actually start to see this rear flank downdraft come round a little bit. So we are starting to see this organize a little bit more than expected. Well, not expected, we were expecting it, but a little bit more now. There is a big complex of thunderstorms further up to the north, which doesn't seem to be particularly... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Right exactly where I said. Now, I was going to say there was another like system up here, but this wasn't even thunderstorm warned a minute ago, but now it's not only severe thunderstorm warned, it's tornado warned as well. I'm not actually sure why, because there's not a lot of rotation. There's no clear hook shapes or anything that would... I actually cannot tell you for the life of me why that should be tornado warned, unless it's a spin-up tornado. It could be a spin-up tornado. Okay, plan of action is going to be to head north to the next fuel station, and then we're going to curve to the right. So the base of the storm actually seems to be quite high. Oh yeah, I don't know. Well, actually, I don't think that little cloud is going to cause us any issues, but it now does appear to be there is some kind of low precipitation supercell coming in behind it, which may cause an issue. Yeah, so the cloud base is pretty high, which does give the opportunity for some scenic... Timma! Oh, thank you so much for the bits! How are you doing? Oh, thank you so much. I hope you're having a good night. Where are we saying? Oh yeah, the cloud base is quite high on this, so we are hoping that we'll get some good views of this tornado. Oh, I see a little something. I see a little something. Hang on. Yes, there we go. There it is. No, come back! We're not doing this again, Jesus. I lost my car earlier because it started driving away from me. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of on the back foot with this one. So I think this kind of towering cloud behind is potentially a low precipitation supercell. So we definitely have this troubling area to our northeast, and then another storm system to the northeast of that as well that we'll need to bear in mind. But also I think we could see another storm system over here come into play, which could be quite interesting. So the good thing about driving towards a tornado on the lee side of the storm, whereas we've always been in the kind of oncoming side of the storm, but coming from the lee side, it means it's not rain wrapped, so we can actually keep our eye on its size and direction. So all we have to do now, we're probably going to want to get up here, and then we're going to curve northbound to try and do an intercept up here. We've got a lot of miles to cover before we can make that happen. Tornado warning has been issued. Okay, so the tornado warnings have been expanded for the tornado that's now heading towards Lost Flag Village and the tornado to the east of Prairie Hills. So we can see the debris cloud from this tornado. It's not really condensed all the way, it's still a little tiny noodle, but it's getting there. What else is getting there is my journey to Jesus! Oh god, don't crash! Okay, right, okay. God, I thought I was about to meet the maker there. Well, actually, I would, but you can't die by crashing in this game, which I think is a little bit of a cop-out. It's like one of the most fun things about like tornado research and rescues, when you accidentally go over a hill too fast and just die. Just straight up die and lose all of your progress. Oh yeah, okay, alright, so she's starting to condense now. We've got an actual factual tornado. Now the problem that I have is the ground speed is, god damn it, the ground speed is quite a lot higher than I think I initially forecast. So the tornado is already over here, and this is my intercept road, so I don't actually think I'm gonna get there on time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit on the brakes. Let's do a wee... tried to scan deflick it, but it didn't work. Let's stop and get a nice little photo. That is pretty though. Let's get rid of that. No, milk grub. I like the little steering wheel emote. Okay, right, so we're gonna get another update here. Let's see what the script is. So the new update, the tornado is now, oh Jesus Christ. So the tornado is approximately here-ish. This could be manageable. I think it's what we would call in the industry risky as fuck, but it could be manageable. How's the tornado up here looking? There's not even a real clear velocity couplet, so I still don't know why this is, like... There's obviously a tornado on the ground, and it survived 2 tornado warnings, so it's not like an instant spin up, spin down tornado, but yeah, fuck it. We'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our window wipers on. Need some Dutch courage for this. So we are officially racing this tornado. I actually can't see it. Oh god, it's right there, okay. Holy shit. Okay, it's right there, it's right there, it's right there. Is it coming straight towards us? Nope. I think this is, I honestly think this is just too close to intercept. Oh yeah, no, we're on the outrunning business. No, we're on that running business. This is not good. This is not bueno. This is not entirely bueno. Oh, we're off the road. This is not what we need right now. I wonder if I can actually just like... Okay, no, we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. Where do I want to be? I want to be the very best. Okay, so the tornado in the north has not had a new tornado warning issued. Oh, can we still see that tornado? Oh, you wrote that. It's still kind of there. Yeah, that was way too risky. I still think there's a good chance this tornado ropes out. We will see. We have to be careful because we are completely rain wrapped. So as long as we can still see that little dust cloud there, we should hopefully be able to... No, it's gone. It's gone. The tornado roped out. Okay, let's try and get back on the lee side of the tornado. This is a weird chase. This might actually be a very short chase, all things considered. Okay, I'm gonna get us over to Ozef, which is our radar dome, if I survive my own driving. What do we see? Any sign of a funnel cloud? Oh, shit, yeah, hell yeah. Funnel cloud, he's right there. Okay, so this is a tornado cycling event. So the tornado that had spawned had gone ahead and occluded itself. Oh shit, I'm hell off-road. Yeah, so the tornado that had dropped down had occluded itself back into the storm, which caused it to weaken and to dissipate. We now have another player on the field, which is a funnel cloud, which is going to be about here. Keeping track of it on radar is going to be a testicular twist. But we'll see what we can do. So it's a tornado now. It's a tornado on the ground. You can see there's debris. So it's trying to condense. Oh, it's condensing. It's condensing. Oh Lord, it's condensing! It seems to be coming right towards me. Let's just do a little... So there's a good military expression, CBDR, constant bearing, decreasing range. Oh, the wind's just shifted actually, it went a little bit behind. Okay, stop. Ooh, that's close. That's close! Hey, buddy! Oh, God! Okay, it's so close! It's so fucking close! So we can only tolerate 100 miles an hour of wind, and we're at 105! Jesus! Okay, we're safe. Okay, we're safe. Okay. Alright. That's just good. That's just perfect. We got lucky there. We got hella lucky there. Oh, jinx. Okay. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why this game is fun. Because it can go from being nothing to absolutely fucking balls to the wall in 0 second flat. But now that we're on the lee side, like, oh, look how photogenic that bad boy is. Hell yeah! Alright, good intercept, nice. Not a direct hit, I don't think, but... Okay, where are we? Where do we want to go? This actually puts us in a rough position. So it's tracking north. But because the radar dome, we can actually see it's that little blue thing just in front of us if you've got like 20/20 vision. So the radar dome is distorting this, so keeping track of... Oh, it's got fat, Jesus. Keeping track of it via Mark 1 eyeball is kind of the only guaranteed way to go. But if I go north, which is the direction it is traveling, then we're going to be put in the unfortunate position that we're just not going to... we're going to lose track of it when we get into the core of the storm. So the reflectivity refers to how much rain is coming down. So purple is extreme rain, and we're driving through purple rain in order to try and get into another intercept point. So we'll see. It's about to hit a forest. It doesn't look like it's picking up much in the way of trees, though. It looked strong, but it's just... I don't know that it is actually strong, you know? Tornado warning has ended. So we have 1 tornado warning on the field and 2 severe thunderstorms on the field. Cheese it! Hell yeah. And see, this is what I mean by the rain wrap. Look how less visibility we have of that tornado now. So we know it's here, so... Where can we intercept this? So there's a funnel cloud, and that's here. I think it's gonna be up here. Oh god, this is gonna be a risky intercept if we are going to intercept it again, unfortunately. Smart money might just be taking the money and running. That's nice though. This is quite a brief scenario, it looks like, unless there's another storm system that's gonna rear its head at some point. Oh god. Okay, wrong one. Okay. So we're now into the core of the supercell, which means visibility is going to be aggravated dog shit and chips. Here. Right, now before we kill ourselves, do we see any signs of this tornado at all? No. Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I saw it very briefly. I do not see it at all. This is risky because this is what I've thought to be the tornado path. I can't even see any sign that it's still there. I'm not massively convinced, given this looks like it's the end of the chase, that I want to risk it for a biscuit. Yeah, I'm not seeing any signs of a tornado. Let's just hang fire a little smidge and see what this does. Because a tornado I would expect to probably be about here. There's no sign of it at all. Yeah, I'm not convinced this is gonna do something. So I think looking at the velocity profile, this is probably where the tornado was. Not really any sign of it. Let's just go down the road a ways. Because it does look like there's some nicer weather coming just about hereabouts. So we're expecting the tornado, if it is still on the ground, to be on the junction between the grass and the main road, which is the only place that I can see any kind of velocity couplet. Watch this, the chase is gonna end. Tornado warning has ended. Okay, but the scenario isn't over. Curious. Curious and curious. No, car! Jesus, right, we're not doing this again. Well, there's nothing coming in behind us, so I have a fear that I need to get up to Mount Tainton. I think if the tornado is going to drop again, that is probably going to be where I'm going to be able to see shit. So let's head up this way. We have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings in play. And then nothing afterwards. So let's head up to Mount Tainton and see what the script is up there. And then take it from there. So the chase could still end, but there could still be another tornado warning issued. We'll need to see. There is still a lot of energy in the system, so it's kind of, but it's also more high altitude air. This game was pretty. I love actually that I can play this on like full fucking graphics now. That's actually batshit insane. Yeah, so this was the area that we saw there. It like there's no velocity couplet to it. Let's just head up to Mount Tainton and see what we can fucking find. I have a weird feeling that we're probably gonna go tornado warned here, if anywhere. But like, because it's still so distorted from Ozef, it's hard to see. Now in real life, or certainly in real life in America, you would probably have another weather radar that is close enough. Ah, there you go. Exactly what I fucking said. You'd probably have another weather radar that you could like get data off of. But this doesn't really do that. Let's see if we can see anything brewing up there. Oh, unapplied. I don't see it. So it's quite close to the roadway. I want to try and get up here. Maybe there's one more intercept in this. We'll need to see. Yeah, so in America, to the best of my knowledge, all weather radars, particularly the ones that are involved in hunting tornadoes, have another weather radar that overlaps with them, so that if this data is so close to the radar that it gets like pixelated and distorted, that it can still be used to isolate the presence of a tornado based on the further away one's radar data. But yeah, that isn't something that's implemented here. Says there's a tornado. I don't see a tornado. Apparently I got an optimal picture of it, but oh god, yeah, we're not intercepting. Yeah, there's not a million. Not a chance in a billion years of Sundays that we're going to be able to intercept this. So let's just take a stop here, see if we can actually see it. Nope. No, even when it's backlit, I can't see anything at all. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm telling a lie. There it is. It's a little no probe. Okay, let's head to Mount Tainton and take the mountain path to the east, and we'll see where we end up there. Will you even still see it? Yeah, I can still see it. Barely, but I can still see it. I wonder if I can still report it, though. No, but we can still see it. I've never been on this road, so this is Mount Tainton. It's a fucking shitty little village. Do you know what, game? I see your road sign, and I ain't reading it. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going up this mountain pass. I think it does still give you some forewarning of when you're about to fall off the map. Oh, the tornado's right in front of us. So yeah, it's still got this phenomenal ground speed to it. Jesus. We'll try and get a bit closer, because if we can milk some more points for the shits and gigs, then fine. Road closed. Oh, not too bad. Is that why there's no traffic in and out of this area? All of the roads are just permanently closed. America decided that Tornado Alley is too much to bear and just went, nope. Okay, that's new. That's new. You can't see it from my face. You can't see it from my face, but that is new. You are out of world bounds. Go back or you will be towed to a gas station. You have 20 seconds remaining. Well, there we go. I guess that's that. No other tornadoes on the field. No other players that could produce a tornado. It's actually pretty, well, I was going to say it's pretty clear skies, but actually it looks pretty fucking miserable all over. Really? It's more overcast than anything else. So as soon as that tornado that I now can't see, can't report, can't do anything about dissipates, it will be the end of the chase. And we can bippity boppity and get out of this property. Oh, I forgot the road signs there! God fucking damn it. Jesus. Well, there goes a few extra credits that I would have made chasing that tornado in fucking car repair bills. I think it'd be super funny if there was, like... What the fuck did I just hit? What the fuck did I just hit? Okay. And no. Righty, that is going to bring this chase to a close, so let us leave. There we go. So the maximum wind speed that we got on our intercept, was it a direct hit first of all? Let's see. Direct hits, yes, it was a direct hit. Okay, so we did have one direct hit. We're starting to get quite good with direct hits. And it was 162 miles an hour. So at 162 miles an hour, that puts us at Toro scale 6. Which is strong-framed wooden buildings are largely or completely destroyed. Strong-built brick masonry houses lose their entire roofs. Through to exterior walls on the second floor, now likely to... Oh, sorry. Exterior walls on the second floor now likely to be blown down or collapse with significant interior damage. Windows broken on skyscrapers, and more of the less strong buildings collapse entirely. Pylons rated for the national grid, which is Britain's national energy provider, or network, severely damaged or blown down or bent and deformed. Strong trees suffer major debranching with most leaves torn off. Other trees, blah, 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 blah. Light vehicles thrown up to a mile. Heavy vehicles such as buses lofted and tossed 10 miles away. So even though this is only T6, that's still a pretty brutal tornado. If we look at it on Wikipedia, trying to work out what that is in American. So in American, 162 would be EF3 upper kind of range. So yeah, not a bad chase to finish the day on, actually. Not a bad chase at all. I did realize and forget, and now I'm subsequently remembering right now, that if you Alt-Tab when it says going back to garage... Oh no, it's gonna work. Okay, that's fine. Normally when you Alt-Tab when it says going back to garage, it just breaks. But yeah, now we can claim our extra pennies. And that is going to round out today's stream to a close, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow we are going to be streaming again with something. What am I doing tomorrow? Probably be Formula 1 Manager tomorrow. I think. For just now, let's see what the situation is on Twitch ahead of doing one of those raids. Huh. Okay, this is one of those weird days where I have absolutely no friends online. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see if anyone else is playing OutBRK. Not Outbreak. OutBRK. No. Okay, it's just me. It's just me. Well, at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, I don't really have anyone to raid. So, I'm just gonna leave it to it. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming again tomorrow, and probably with some Formula 1 Manager. I hope you can join me then. For just now, though, I'm gonna say thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.
He does well for himself. Let me put it like that.
Chaucer.
Yeah.
I love you, buddy. But get the hell out of my ear. I can't think straight. I can't think straight to save my damn life right now.
Is it because you love my voice so much?
Go stand by Bundy. Go. Yeah. God, dog.
Fine, all right.
I can't think straight.
I kind of like the flat cap. Oh, what a fucking surprise! The fucking northerner likes a fucking flat cap.